make sure Discord can hear me. Oh, good morning. There's our settings. Voice and video. Let's check. Okay. It can hear me. Oh. Well, it's 6:58. We'll see if anybody actually manages to get online. If not, I guess that's not a huge loss since I really haven't mapped out this. Ooh. Cool. Kinda wanna do that. Timmy has been making more maps, I see. Do I have any maps good to go? Do I even have my maps for this saved? I have done like no prep for this session. Use that map probably. Well, no, because make a new version of it. So start below decks. And take from above decks. First one's would be Benny. Cha doing his thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Duck. Be right, Cha. I like how I said that the crew is like over half female, but I don't actually have female pirate tokens. I'll just throw more grandma tokens on there, why not? We'll use you here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit. I really need to start waking up more than 3 seconds before I plan to. I'll use you. You will be here. That works. Stroll somewhere here.
Hello.
Hey Ron, what's up?
Not much about yourself.
I just woke up.
Oh.
I took a nap and forgot to set an alarm. How
That's what
is
Demi's doing right now, is sleeping.
Yeah, I heard she did a big cough and pain ensued.
She's been coughing like crazy. She's talking about wanting to go to Dover to see Big Daddy. And I'm like, it's an hour away. Something happens, I can't go. Plus other reasons, but that's petty stuff, I guess.
Channel. There we go.
So how are y'all?
Well, right now it's just me. I mean, well, Ken is here, but he's not on voice yet because he's still rewatching Sons of Anarchy. I don't know what season he's up to yet.
So he get the job at the LGS?
He did. He is now the social media marketing dude broheim for the LGS, which is pretty cool. Starts Monday.
What are his hours?
Or no, he starts Tuesday. His hours are 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. So it's like 3/4 time. Hey, Tommy.
Huh.
Well,
You should just say that he wants to work from 4 to 9.
Can you hear us, Tommy?
sorry.
Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Just making sure.
Later on.
So Tommy.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that once they actually see what he can do, they'll bump it to a full-time position.
Yeah.
But it's kind of in the experimental stage right now, so I think a lot of it's just going to depend on revenue-wise what he can actually generate for the shop.
Yeah.
But
Are
he's
you
excited.
guys doing all right?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, no, like, are you two okay?
Yeah. Sorry, you
Like life
sounded
and-
really concerned, like... So,
Wait, what?
never mind. I just woke up, Tommy. Don't expect me to make sense.
No, I mean, I was just asking if you like, if you two are just like doing okay so far with everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
we're
and
good.
they said you felt very concerned, like oh my god type deal.
Well, yeah. I mean, who isn't?
Uh...
Concerned about Silver and Ken or myself.
Yes.
I'm fine.
No, actually, as a matter of fact, how's everybody doing so far?
I'm alive.
My daughter doesn't think right.
Oh dear, what is
Oh.
poor Aurora up to?
I told her to go, throw the plates in the trash, so she does. Tell her to wash her hands. She goes to the sink, turns it on, rinses her hand off, brings it back, starts shaking it off, and sticks it in her sleeve. I've yelled at her multiple times. That's not how you wash your hands.
So wait,
Oh.
she just rinsed her hand off and then stuck it in her sleeve?
Yeah, it flaps around like she's a bird or something.
Maybe she doesn't like how her hands feel when they're wet.
My good.
What?
I had to tell her to wash her hands again. Oh, she'll go take a dump, and then just walk out of the bathroom. Did you wash your hands? Yeah. Look at your hand. It's dry, bone dry. No, you didn't. Stuff drives me insane.
Like I said, have you asked her if she just doesn't like the feel of the water on her hands? Because I mean, I know for me, sometimes just my hands being like drippy wet bothers me, which is bizarre because I also obsessively wash my hands sometimes. But like, I have to make sure I dry them really well as soon as possible. So it might really just be that she doesn't like having the water wet on her hands.
I'll be honest with you. What it is the fact that she's watching a movie and she wants to get back to it. Like she's gonna miss something. Like she can always pause the movie or pause tablet and go do it and just come right back.
Hmm.
She's just in a hurry to get back here.
Gotcha. Well, she is little.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to that.
Just smile and nod your head.
That's really all you can do sometimes when it comes to the little kids. Kind of like, you might enjoy this, Ron. Uh, Ken's mom took me and Ken to do the arrangements for our cake. And what we ended up doing was we got like a small 2-tier cake and then cupcakes. And I can't remember if it was Ken or Ken's mom that suggested we go to the craft store and get those little plastic things you put on top of cupcakes to kind of decorate them. And
Yeah.
I looked at Ken and I'm like, no, we can't do that. And he goes, why? And I'm like, because Nova would try to eat it. And he's like, what? And I'm like, you don't understand. Nova will shove the cupcake in her face and try to eat the plastic rings. We can't do that. So
The
he
one that
was,
just Wait, so then why not just replace the plastic ring with ring pop? Problem solved.
I mean, there's still a plastic choking hazard on the ring pop.
Oh yeah.
Nova is what, 3 now?
3 in September. But yeah.
3 in September, so she's little and she's a whirlwind of destruction and chaos.
Oh.
And I love her to pieces.
Okay. Every time I see this cosplay, I keep thinking it's the chick from or whatever from this game. Black dress, black bandana, white hair, and a black and a black thing over your eyes.
Nier?
Isn't that one of the like 2B or something like that?
Yeah, but what cosplay?
It's the group I belong to for Colossal Con. People are posting like
Oh,
what they're
okay.
gonna be going as.
Turn the air on.
Oh, speaking of Nier, did you see what I posted on? I got the outfit for it.
Oh yeah, I saw in the screenshots channel you got the glam set.
Yeah, to be honest with you, when I first started the Copy Factory, I thought it was gonna come with like a special version for like men. It's like, oh no.
No, no, it's all the same.
And I was, yeah, okay. Oh, like, oh, well, okay. I mean, like I said, I made a set for it, and I don't feel ashamed for wearing it.
Why feel shame? You've got the legs to pull off those boots. Rock it, man.
That's that's just something I've never done before, to be honest with you.
Worn fucking stiletto heeled thigh high boots. Neither have I, but as I said, I don't have the legs for it.
You
My
really think I
calves
have
are
the legs
big.
for it?
I don't know, Tommy. I've never seen you.
I, you seen the
Yeah,
screenshot,
Tommy,
have you?
Tommy, you have a mystery face. Needless to say, I don't have the calves for any kind of high boots like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, but Demi seems to think that you've got the right sort of legs for that, skirts and such like. Something about kilts.
I gotta I gotta look back at the Discord because I must have missed something.
That's actually a really good version of that dress, though, man. Holy shit, the detail.
No, all I did was once I got the glamour set, I decided to dye it with my favorite color for this character, which is purple. So I went out all gloom purple on it.
I was talking about the photo that Ron sent me on Discord. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So is that from Final Fantasy?
Yeah. It's in Nier.
With Nier, they're both two different games.
Oh,
Both made by Square, but two different games.
of course.
Just like with the whole like Final Fantasy and like Monster Hunter, we can get like the Palico companion, but but Monster Hunter is Capcom.
But I did tell Demi, I was like, I want to go back to Colossal Con again. It's a blast. I don't care about the stupid panels because one of them we went to was how to be the perfect villain, and it was literally just like Justin James. This is what they did. Josh Robotnik. This is what he did. It's like, what am I learning here? Because you're just talking.
Mhm.
I felt like comic book. I was like, worst panel ever. But just seeing everybody's cosplays, stuff like that, watching the girls. Well, at the time it was only Aurora. Have fun. Uh, we put her in a lion costume. That's what she wanted to wear, and we went walking around so we could see her. And all of a sudden, she just rips off my hand. She just goes running across the floor. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm trying to keep up. She runs up to the sky, and I didn't realize who it was at first. She starts talking to him like she's known him her whole life. It's Sam Jones, Flash Gordon,
Mhm.
and give him a high five and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't know why she ran to him, but that's who she ran to.
She's a smart cookie.
Wow, just wow.
Where the hell are these DNA kits here?
DNA kits?
So we did a My Heritage thing. It's like Ancestry, and they sent DNA kits so you can see like your ethnic. It says ethnicities and stuff like that. And it says we should have them like in a week or two.
Well, that should be interesting.
I mean, so far I'm really curious to know about us. Unless we're cousins, then it's gonna be really awkward. But too late.
Oh.
uh,
Uh,
I think if that were the case, you'd just get like either I don't know.
We just keep the information to ourselves and burn it with fire.
just hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, we already have kids, so.
You put that in the guild server, Tommy.
Just in case.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Timmy is asleep, which will give me a big sad. Yolani said that he is here, but he is not in the Discord. Oh, he is in Praetorium. God damn it.
Oh, see, there you go.
Okay.
So Timmy said he was playing Final Fantasy for an hour.
She might actually be with Lil then.
See, Sven's not up. Sven's not on at least.
Yeah, Sven's not coming tonight. His bearded
Bearded
lizard
dragon.
had to be put down.
Oh, they did have to be put down?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I didn't know. I thought they were gonna try and go way around that.
We are literally the worst at schedules.
That's right. Friends were to meet up for
No
cards
argument
tomorrow
from me.
afternoon. And they're like, all right, let's meet at 2 o'clock. I'm like, you mean 2:30? Because last time we said 2, you showed at 2:30. And last time we said 1, so we showed up at 2:30. I was pissed.
At least this is Dungeons and Dragons and not like a school like project thing.
Yeah.
You clearly don't have your priorities in the right place, sir, and I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh no, 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 trust me. When I say that, that's the reason why I don't like working in groups,
I'm teasing.
I second that.
Oh god, I do hate working in groups for school stuff though. It
and
is
that's
the
also another
literal
reason why
worst.
I'm an introvert. And that's another reason why it made me such an introvert.
Well, the reason I like working with groups is because they're too busy talking and fucking around. I can, actually do my work.
I'm
What's
pretty sure you said you can't actually do your work, but what I heard was I can't actually twerk.
Both of them.
what's worse if you have the teacher said that if if all of you guys like don't contribute, then you all get like a failing grade. I hate that.
Yeah, well, teachers are buttheads that way.
Yeah. There was a kid who we were in gym class together, and nobody liked the kid, because he was a smelly kid in school and very, very different. And he kind of grew up he hung out with our group a lot. So, we were all teaming up for on our project in gym class. And I was like, I tell you what, join our group. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there. You'll get a passing grade. So he did.
Mm. Uh, your mom said we can just come over tomorrow with the soda. Your
Oh
mom
no,
said we can just come over tomorrow with the soda. She's not feeling well,
I
so
wish
she
I
needs
had
to lay down.
I wish I met someone like you. For a group project. You was talking like a saint.
Quite frankly, I
But
don't care if I ever join a group with anything, and it's like if you don't have to do anything, don't do anything. Whatever. Just don't sit there and take all the credit.
In
didn't argue with that.
my accounting class, we had to do a presentation about some current events thing in business, and there was, oddly enough, we had a weird smelly person in my accounting class at, you know, college. And anyway, they desperately wanted to be in my group because I had we had this corner of the room where I and the two other like highest grade people in the class sat, and we're like, we're just gonna be in a group together. And she was, the smelly lady was like, can I be in your group? And we were like, sorry, our group is full. He said groups of 2 to 3. We are 3. Nobody else wanted to be in her group, so she emailed our professor, and he emailed us like, will you please add her to the group? And I'm like, we're already done our project now. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll figure something out. I was just like, really, man? Really? You're gonna put us on the spot like that?
Oh,
She was just not very bright either. Why am I looking at... I need to change the eagle out. No, I'm gonna do that later.
I remember one time back in college, I was taking public speaking, and for our project we have to like for a group project we have to like basically like stand up there for like 15 minutes and just like like give a speech on teach the class like new things, and so like fuck it. So I decided to teach the class how to make basic simple tacos, and so so my presentation turned into a Taco Tuesday. It was the awkwardest as hell, but the most like presentation out of the rest.
So are you saying that you made beef soft tacos? The beef soft tacos?
I actually came into
Timmy
class
says
on
beef
that public
soft
speaking day,
tacos.
and and I brought in like cooked beef, like cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, like the common
Oh.
toppings. Taco shells, of course, are both hard and tortillas for soft tacos. like I did my best to do like an actual like how to make like tacos for the group and like how to put it together and everything. It was actually a Taco Tuesday.
Hmm. I want to make spaghetti tacos.
What?
Is that really a thing?
I don't know. I never made it.
I thought it was like some stupid thing from like Arc from like I almost
Like
said
Carly.
yeah I said yeah I was about to say something completely different. Yeah,
You guys
from
an R. Kelly?
iCarly. Yes. I thought it was a silly thing from iCarly. I didn't know that people actually like took it and like make it real.
I know it says.
I don't know. I know I've never made them. Like I want to though. Try it. You know.
Uh,
I'm trying to figure I'm
yes.
just like how do you eat it though?
You could probably just put your spaghetti inside the taco shell.
Yeah, but like how much like spaghetti noodles do you have to put in it?
How much meat do you have to put in a taco?
No, keep
Well,
that.
that's easy enough to measure versus like long ass spaghetti noodles.
Kind of
Like how?
Yo.
Hey,
Hello,
Ken.
Kenzik.
I can.
Hi.
So Lil is still in Praetorium. Um, he's about halfway through as of 7:15. So maybe by 7:45 we'll have a Lil.
I mean,
Sorry, Scute Swarm.
It's good to where.
Arena.
Sorry, we were playing. Did I pick? I picked fucking watercolor map, really? We went to the card shop today, and because I just wanted to hang out and play Commander a little, even though our play group wasn't gonna be there today. Um, Ken was testing out his Omnath deck. I was playing Arcades, and I got land screwed. He got land screwed. We're sitting there, and finally I'm like, so when is this Scoot Swarm just gonna come out and eat my face? And then somehow he ended up with like, what was it, 18 plant tokens, and
13 plant tokens and then 8 4/4 trolls with trample.
and I'm sitting there with 5 walls, and he keeps fucking killing Arcades or bouncing him, or I'm just like, really, man, really, can't I just swing in for stupid damage once?
No. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta restart my computer.
You're fine.
Okay, but Ken, may I ask you a question?
He's
just did.
restarting his computer.
Besides, you just did.
Okay, can I ask him another question?
He's
just
not
did.
online right now. He's showing us in Discord, but his computer is off.
Oh, okay. Well, when he comes back, can I ask him 4 questions?
Sure, why the hell not? I don't know. Tommy's being Tommy. He wants to ask you some questions. I don't know. So we're gonna do a couple tiny little bits.
Who's this guy playing? Oh my goodness.
These are gonna be. What texture do I want to use? Just use like stone texture or something. Just. I have a good stone texture.
Maybe we can cause this guy to crash the game.
say concrete texture, so I'm surprised.
Oh my goodness.
What?
All right.
He has 50 auspicious sturix or whatever on a skewed swarm.
Why?
Because as the old term goes, I'm gonna get my stuff pushed in.
Use a board wipe forehead.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a board wipe at this moment.
That sounds like a you problem.
That is definitely a me problem. I think next turn I'm going to get hit for somewhere in the vicinity of about 750 damage.
Oh, that's it. But you can recover from that. Just use Teferi's protection.
Playing black green.
Okay, well.
Just fetal position and cry.
Yeah, seems about right.
Okay, I had a question I wanted to ask you.
I have an answer I can potentially give you.
I'll just do sandy.
Have you ever made spaghetti tacos before?
Okay, what in the hell is a spaghetti taco?
It's a taco. For
And wait,
like,
before you tell me this, be warned that I am petty as fuck and this will affect Lobu if I don't like it.
Oh my god.
okay, so it's a taco, right? But
Okay.
instead of your typical like ingredient for meat, like ground beef, chicken, say whatever, it's spaghetti.
All right, I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
Why?
I was just curious.
I think it's got
Oh.
something to do with some like teen girl TV show or something.
I don't think that should exist. It's kind of like somebody who dips sushi in ranch. That shouldn't happen.
Have you tried it
What kind of
before?
sauce?
There is a picture out there that shows a guy in the military eating sushi at his desk and he's dipping it in ranch. And everybody has called for him to be dishonorably discharged.
And they are 100% valid for that.
Um,
It's kind of like the people who put ketchup on macaroni and cheese.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
excuse me.
Oh god, maybe we shouldn't give my mother macaroni and cheese.
I do that. I even put applesauce on it.
Oh, dude, I saw on Facebook that.
Hold on, wait, I don't care. Ron, hold on. What the fuck did you just say to me?
Applesauce and macaroni and cheese.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
You're one weird kid.
Just like fries in a milkshake.
That I don't like it, but I sort of understand it.
That's it. That's it. You guys are all. Nope. Campaign 2 is over.
Oh,
The Tempest Witch is gonna sink. You're all dead. I'm done with you. You're
Except
Again?
for Renzik.
You're all horrible people.
Why are we all horrible?
Thank
You
for
came in at the
pooping.
right time, Lil.
Fucking Ron puts fucking applesauce on his fucking macaroni and cheese, and he is a goddamn aberration.
Haters.
You know, Silver's out of line, but they're right.
I am not out of line, sir.
I know.
Shut the. I don't know why I came into this duty.
What happened?
Oh, it's just as usual, dragging on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, them cutscenes will do that. But Ilani, how do you feel about Ron's need to put applesauce on macaroni and cheese? I think that's enough to accuse him of being a witch, and we burn him at the stake.
No.
Damn.
Not
All
that,
right.
not that I would eat applesauce on my um, macaroni and cheese, but hey, whatever turns him on.
Okay.
I hate you all.
Bless you.
Turns him on, dude. That would cause a system reboot in my digestive system.
Whoever totes my goat.
Yeah, whatever toads you, whatever floats your goat.
You fucked it up.
Well, yeah, it's the whole point.
No, Tommy, you went right to the gutter. What about
Hmm.
turning me on and stuff?
Um,
Says the guy who likes to put applesauce on mac and cheese.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that, guys. Sorry.
Okay, Yelani, here's a question. Do you like sushi?
it's like I don't even know you people.
Not really. I mean, I eat it, but
Okay,
it's not one
so
of my favorites.
right. So I mean, you'll eat it, but it's not like okay, that's fine. So, do you think it's okay for someone to dip sushi in ranch?
Can we stop talking about this? I need to
Again,
know.
I would not do it, but hey, to each their own, man.
No.
Well,
don't either.
I cannot have you be this open-minded.
That's-
It's not allowed. I need you to be angry with me.
Sorry, dude. I find it hard to get angry at little shit like that. Now these fuckers not shutting up and letting me get done with this duty. That makes me angry.
Okay. Yeah, well, we can't let that little shit get us angry, though, right, Lil? But this is
right.
major.
Okay, well, Lil, how about spaghetti tacos?
I don't know. That's I'd try it, but I don't. It depends. Hard shell or soft?
Does that look okay?
It depends on your preference. It
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
matter.
lie, that's actually a fair question.
Soft shells
Okay.
might be okay. Hard shells, I just don't see the taco shells really mixing with the marinara sauce.
I mean, I think at that point, if you're doing like a soft shell, you're basically making a pizza almost,
Well,
or like,
it's
or like a covered lasagna. At that point, it's not even a taco.
A covered
well,
lasagna?
it would be like having bread with your spaghetti, and a lot of people do that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, bread and butter, garlic bread, that type of deal. But I mean, like, if you're using like a tortilla shell, putting spaghetti on there, like with the noodles and the marinara and whatever else, then you're almost at that point of it's not even. I wouldn't even call that a taco.
I don't know what I'd call it. I guess it would be a taco of a sort, but again, I don't know that the crunchy shell would really work with it. But you never know till you try it.
Yeah, I don't think a crunchy shell would work with that. It would have to be soft shell. But I guess we have to ask a question like, what makes a taco? I mean, it's not just the shell alone; it's the ingredients.
And I've seen some pretty wild stuff going on tacos. There is a documentary on Netflix about nothing but tacos, man. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
I don't have
You-
Netflix. I have Hulu. I'm
you
a
will
bougie
crave-
person.
You will crave tacos like mad.
Well, I've actually been watching Hulu more because I have Sons of Anarchy's on there.
Oh, I've been watching Mayans.
I need to watch mine. I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch Mayans, but I'm going through Sons of Anarchy again just to kind of, uh, follow up with that stuff again.
If you
'Cause
lost
it's been a
sense of
while.
if you lost sense of Anarchies, you owe it to yourself to watch Mayans. It's really good.
Yeah, the clips that I've seen, it looks real solid.
I'm gonna see if I can make a character based on those based off Mayans and SOA.
You mean like for D&D?
Yeah, yeah, but just like another one of my characters that I'll probably never play in D&D Beyond. Actually, where's my notepad and pen?
You
I'm just happy to be here.
Now Mary's gonna want a motorcycle.
And I second that. I really do.
Yelani,
I'm
is Timmy in there
done.
with you?
What's that?
Is Timmy in there with you?
I don't think so. No, she is not.
My God.
Hmm.
You're fucking fired, bro.
That'd be the only other person we're really waiting on, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're killing. We're doing Ultima Weapon right now, so we're almost at the end.
Oh yeah, are you killing it the first time or the second time?
First time.
Oh, okay, you're fine. You just have one more long cutscene, and then even the last cutscene's not even that long.
The heart of Sabik.
You mean the big fat taco? Big fat taco supreme.
I will be right back.
Don't
I like
threaten
Taco
us.
Supremes.
You made him. You see, you made him. You made him hungry.
I'm definitely hungry.
Yeah, no, like I'm not hungry right now, but honestly, I kind of want to go back to the mall tomorrow and get another burrito bowl. That shit was good. I got so much fucking food for like $8. It was amazing.
I had me some good ramen today, especially since I need it, since it's so very chilly up here.
It's chilly willy.
Yep. Yep, it's so chilly out there. It's too bad I didn't bring a bowl.
Yeah, Ken was like, hey, can you put the air on? And I looked and it was like 69 in here.
Nice.
Now it's 67, and I'm just like, my fingers is cold.
Well, I'm sorry, my body randomly gets warm at times. I can't control that.
Okay, I found this picture and it looks pretty tempting now.
Do I want to know what that's on the picture, Tommy? Oh,
Isn't it?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
no,
pretty tempting.
no, the hard shell doesn't work for me. It has to be soft shell, man.
Mhm.
I'd give it a go.
I've never been a fan of hard shell tacos though. That's my thing. Like unless it's like a
Oh, man, no. I like them both ways, soft shell and hard shell. But if I'm gonna have tacos, real tacos, it's got to be in
Oh.
a hard shell.
see like I like the in between like the chalupas. Like a chalupa shell type deal. I like that. I like that little bit of a crunch, but it's still soft enough for me. Because just with like hard shell tacos, I'm always afraid of those things just stabbing me in the fucking gums.
Oh, understand.
Oh,
Stab you in the gums. Have you ever
I,
tried? Have you ever tried like a piece like choking you on the inside? That's worse.
I mean, it's kind of like a tortilla chip going down the wrong way.
man, now I want tacos. Now I want spaghetti.
Why not have both?
I
Why
mean,
not
you
both?
have you have a picture right there how to do it. Now, see, yeah, the soft shell taco. Okay, that I could kind of see.
Ugh, ugh, ugh.
No, just fucking no. You're all fired. You're instigating this fuckery.
I've never known you can mix like Mexican and Italian cuisine and not get charged with a crime for it. As long as you know what you're doing, that is.
I thought like Mexican and Italian fusion was like a thing for a while, like 5 or 6 years ago.
I
Or was
don't
that
know, but
Korean being fused with everything?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just don't
I'll
know.
try just about anything once.
It's
Excuse me.
You know what, Yolani? It's the same thing I said at one point, and I changed my mind once I met my first girlfriend.
Okay,
You had a
now I gotta
girlfriend?
know. I gotta know. What was it that she wanted you to try that made you change your mind?
Are we changing our mind about having a girlfriend or changing our mind about
And Tomboy goes silent. Does not want to share with us. Did it have to do with your sphincter?
If that's not a no, that is not a no.
I don't like it when they mess around back there either, man. That's a no-go. Sorry.
hey, ain't nothing wrong with doing the butt.
Hey, as
No,
long
that's
as it
not
ain't
it.
mine.
Wait, what? No, 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 no. It has nothing to do with that. I thought we were talking about her. I thought we were talking about cooking here.
What?
I thought
Why
we were
are
talking
you
about cooking here.
What? Why?
Why would you bring up your girlfriend if we're talking about cooking?
Tommy, can I
She
ask you a
tried.
question? Tommy, can I ask you a question?
Oh my
It's a
fucking
serious question. It's a serious question. Who hurt you?
Huh? I,
Oh, what did your girlfriend cook that made you change your mind?
listen, listen. I,
I'm listening.
I'm trying. Look, no, actually, I
He's
have
about
gone
ready
over
to
it.
cry.
I do not need to relive that traumatic experience. So can we not?
Oh, okay.
Man, I've eaten some pretty nasty things, but come on. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I bought some meat in Thailand that turned out to be rat.
That actually doesn't
That's
surprise me at all.
It wasn't
that's
that
no.
bad, really. It wasn't as bad as you might think. It was actually not bad. I've eaten
That's no.
dog and rat and monkey and
Hey, Cece, look what you've walked into tonight.
oh Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's about what Silver's saying right now.
All fucking fired. Fucking rockhead.
Okay, Thomas, just let it go.
Tommy,
Okay.
just let it go.
How can I put this delicately? And straightforward. Should I give it straightforward?
Sure, have fun. I don't care.
Okay. Have you ever tried? Have Have you ever tried a peanut butter burger?
A what? A peanut butter what?
A,
Virgins.
a, a, a peanut butter burger.
Never.
Okay.
Some things
Don't
are
do it.
just not meant to go together.
Tommy, it sounds like you made a really good decision getting rid of this person in your life.
Okay. I, don't do it. Don't ever do it.
I'm not going to. I don't hate myself that much.
Don't you?
I've hated myself ever since that.
Oh,
Ever since that tragic day.
This explains so much.
By the way, we have this all on stream. I just want you to know this.
I'm lying.
No.
Still say psych right now.
I mean, okay, psych, but
Doesn't make it less true.
that actually fits together kind of okay.
Like I didn't know what the hell she was thinking, but she told me that she got it from a fucking restaurant. That restaurant needs to shut down. I
Wait, oh, Timmy replied, I'm in Wanderer's Palace hard.
Who
No.
the fuck puts peanut butter on a fucking burger?
Good question.
Goddamn heretics, that's who.
That's exactly who. I mean, as a carnivore, I'd take one look at it at that and go, no, no, no. Now that you should burn someone for as a witch for.
Agreed.
That is definitely evidence of witchcraft. Burn her.
See, this is why, like, the one thing that I was happy that I kind of feel like I started in my family that I had to be told by Cece was the fact that when there was a day that we were getting pizza and they asked, okay, what do we want? And I guess as a child, I said, let's put bacon on it. And it's been a whole thing. It's been amazing. And people have looked at me weird for putting bacon on pizza. They're fucking heretics and weird.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Bacon goes good on everything, man.
It really
I-
does.
I almost think you could serve fried turds, sprinkle it with bacon, and it'd probably be good.
Okay.
I want to say
It's like
something, but I just realized we're on Twitch, and I don't want to get nobody in trouble. So
I mean, we've said some pretty crazy shit on the stream, and we don't have any viewers, so it's not like anybody's gonna report us. So
Now, see, I will say one thing that I did like, uh, um, when I was in North Carolina and living there was a thing called liver mush. That's
Yeah.
actually not terrible if you cook it correctly.
what's that?
It's basically mushed up liver.
I don't like liver, period.
That's right. It's definitely not something for everybody. It's one of those things that it's, you either like it or you don't. But I do enjoy it. Now I did one thing is people judge me for is when I put ketchup on my scrambled eggs.
Oh, you
Why?
got to be kidding me.
Why?
Why? What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it.
So gross. Oh
why-
my god.
Shut
Why
up,
would
you
you do that?
applesauce mixing with macaroni cheese, motherfucker. I don't want to hear it from you.
I like scrambled eggs and ketchup.
I know.
Again, I just don't have
Okay,
a problem
but
with the
why?
applesauce.
porque
Why do I put that on there, or why do people hate on me for that? Which one, Tommy?
because
Yes.
they're valid.
Okay, so I'm gonna ignore that over their future partner, married partner. No, people think it's gross and disgusting.
Bojangles.
Yeah, Bojangles is good. Bojangles is very good. I will not lie there. But yeah, people find it disgusting for some reason. It's only gross if you put too much on it. As for why it's a thing, it's because it tastes pretty good in my book.
Yeah. No arguments there.
I mean, it's just like people who order breakfast sandwiches and put a little ketchup on them. People do that. Or it's like if someone gets like a breakfast sandwich and puts salsa on it, people do that.
Yep.
My thing is, if the food is well seasoned, it doesn't need ketchup.
Oh, I know people who think it's an absolute insult if you ask for ketchup.
Kind of like how that one looks. I think using
I
those
mean-
desert stamps.
I've
mean-
never heard of. Go ahead, Ken.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say Silver judges me for putting every time I grab steak sauce.
What, dude?
Why?
No.
My steaks stand alone, man. They're
Your steaks are great alone. I'm not saying they aren't. I just enjoy the taste of steak sauce.
Same here,
Yeah.
bro. If there's ever a time where I do like eat fries with any sauce, it's not ketchup. It's always steak sauce.
Okay, I am finally out of the Praetorium, and hallelujah. I went in there simply and solely for the little Mog thingies.
Now, see, mayo for fries, I would judge on that if I didn't know that there were people out there who would just like straight up eat mayo like straight up from the jar.
okay. I know. I processed that you said mayo, but I thought you said male for a minute, and I was like, are we talking about men or like the United States Postal Service?
No, I heard Cece said that my wife family use mayo for fries, and like I said, I would not judge that since I've heard of people like just eating like straight up mayo from the jar.
Yeah, see, now one thing that I always was kind of weird on, but after having it, I've always felt like people who like pour ranch on like a perfectly good slice of pizza are demons, but having a chicken like bacon ranch pizza, That's okay. But someone going, here's a cheese pizza, like with cheese, marinara, crust, all that, and going, here's a gallon of fucking ranch dressing I'm going to put on it, those people are wrong. That's just that simple.
There we go. That's better.
Good. No one's disagreeing with me. That means I'm right.
Okay, but what about ranch on pizza?
No.
I just told you, if it's one thing if you are making a pizza where the sauce base is like a white or ranch sauce, then you put cheese, chicken, and bacon. That's okay. That is fine. That is how you were intending to make the pizza. But if you're taking a piece of pizza, like let's say a plain cheese pizza that has marinara sauce, or I mean pizza sauce on it, mozzarella cheese, and all that, and you put ranch on that pizza on top of it, you are wrong. The same goes for dipping the pizza into ranch. It is the same thing.
Oh,
Y'all are fired.
It's okay. I'm Tommy. I'm here
What?
to educate. It's okay.
educate what? Oh, no.
my
Are you
God.
implying that I've done it before? Because I haven't. There's no point in my life where I
The
ever
way
put like
he
ranch on my
said
snack
that.
ever.
Hey, no, it's okay. It's okay. Tommy, it's okay. It's okay. We're all humans. We're allowed to be wrong.
Oh my God.
Like I've never done that in my entire life where
God, you
I went to Pizza Hut
guys.
and I've ever done that.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
I would hope you've never been to Pizza Hut, but that's neither here nor there because that is not pizza.
Okay, unfortunately, in this area, there are only two places where I can get decent wings. One of them is Pizza Hut, and one of them is Papa John's.
Have you ever been to Wingstop?
Then you should go to Papa John's because Pizza Hut. No, just no.
Pizza Hut has changed dramatically. There was a time I would say like what? We'll say mid 90s to mid 2000s that Pizza Hut was fine. Then all of a sudden something happened and they're just not good anymore.
Some Pizza Huts are good, but I think it was when they started really heavily franchising.
Domino's is a place you go to when you can't afford Papa John's and you know Pizza Hut's going to make you sick. So you go with the in between where you can just barely afford Domino's and it's one less bathroom trip.
Why are you attacking me, bro? What's wrong with you?
I'm
Domino's. In the beginning, Domino's was pretty good. When they changed their crust, though, they changed their recipe for their crust. It went downhill, Matt, in a big way.
Now there is a pizza place that Silver likes that's actually in the University Park Mall near here that they really do enjoy because I guess it just reminds them of New Jersey pizza
Mm.
because New Jersey pizza is just it's too good. Like once you have New Jersey pizza, you're just a pizza snob at that point.
I'm gonna take your word on that in the future.
You know,
Um,
Chicago is supposed to have like it's always a war between New York and Chicago has the best pizza, and I've come to appreciate Domino's and Pizza Hut because clearly Chicago doesn't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to pizza.
I lived in Italy for 3 years, and just so you know, no one does pizza like the originals.
Yep.
But
No argument there.
other than that, the best pizza I ever had, bar none, even in Italy, was at this little shop in Queens called Avellino's. Unfucking believable. The shit was so good. Several years ago, I tried to get them to FedEx me a pie.
I
No
believe
shit.
that so hard.
I called them and asked them if I paid for it, would they FedEx me a pie?
And what did they say?
100% believe
No.
that, and that is valid.
There's a pizza place here by us in Worcester that apparently they will freeze the pie and they will mail it to like people overseas, like soldiers and all
Wow.
that. They'll mail it all over the U.S. Called Kochi House Pizza.
I wish Avellino's would have done that because
Did you
I
manage
was
to
gonna
cue
do
into
the
Timmy's
the whole
dungeon?
overnight thing. Because hell,
Oh.
I leave my pizza out overnight all the time. I figured, what the hell? It still would have been good pizza.
The one place I miss the most, it's called Bubbaloni's. It was on Third and Bertrand and Niles,
Oh, didn't
and
that
they
get
had,
changed? That got changed.
yeah, it went to became Babyloni's. The old man bought it back, and then they sold it to Gina's.
Right, yeah, because that's at Gina's pizza place. We drive by sometimes on the way home.
Yeah, and their pizzas were great. They were the first places to actually put garlic in the breading, which was awesome back in the 90s. But what really sold them was their ham sandwiches.
Mm, yeah.
You could have fucking anything they had in store on that sandwich,
CC,
and it was literally 2 meals. You could buy a foot long sandwich and have it for the whole day, and not be hungry afterwards.
So, damn it.
Yeah, no, it was see, I really enjoyed there was one place when we were living in Jersey. Oh god, what was that place called? The one with that four cheese pizza that we really liked. You remember what I was talking, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh. Tony Soprano's.
Tony Soprano's. Yeah,
Really?
okay. Yeah, this is what that was what the place was called.
that's amazing.
So we would order from Tony Soprano's, and the first time we ordered there, I got into a fight with them because they were just so beyond late, and they wouldn't give me a refund. So we didn't go to them for a few months, and then we were just like, okay, you know what? Let's give them another try. You know, my anger has subsided, and they just had really good fucking pizza. Like they had this four cheese pizza that had like a white base and four different types of cheeses, and oh my god, it was so fucking good. It was greasy goodness.
The only problem was that they were absolute garbage to their employees.
They were shitty to their employees, and I felt bad giving them money, but
When we were kids, we lived in Aberdeen, North Carolina, and the only place that delivered that was worth the money was Little Caesars at the time, and they always were fucking up our order. Always screwing it. No, not delivery. The best, cheapest to pick up is what it was. Everybody else was costing too much. And they were always screwing up our order. So, or they wouldn't give us what we wanted because they didn't have it in stock. Though clearly they were giving it to other people. So we called their corporate office, and their regional manager fired their store manager, assistant manager, and the crew manager, and we put new people in. And the manager told my mom, just so you know, if you ever do order from that store again, never use your real names,
Why?
Well, damn.
because I can't guarantee your safety or the quality of the food if you do.
Oh my god.
yeah, I don't remember that. I was probably real little, wasn't I?
You were like probably 2 or 3.
Probably, yeah.
And so every time after that, I was the one at 12 years old going into the damn pizza, Little Caesars, pizza for Williams, pizza for Maynard.
Maynard?
Wait,
Family
again?
names.
Oh.
Maynard is a valid name in North Carolina,
I just remember
as
my
is
mom
Bubba and
making
Scooter
jokes
and
about like Maynard G. Krebs, and yeah. I don't even
Oh.
remember where that came from. She just used to make cracks about it.
Oh, there's a lot of jokes about Maynards. There's a lot of jokes, and all of them are true.
Timmy, come on!
You might want to add her again.
I'm here. Let's get on with the game.
I'm about ready to start without her. Just be like, you know what? Timothy is currently pinned under barrels or something. He's asleep and won't wake
no.
up.
He's being abused by Stormy.
He is not. Be nice to him.
I think that's called dying.
No, it's called being raped.
Whoa!
Can we not,
What?
please?
That took a turn I wasn't
Yes, it did.
expecting.
Can we please not? I just need to look up a quick monster sheet and then we'll get started. Oh shit, what do I
It
want
is
to use for this?
5:02 and I am mixing my first drink.
Hell yeah.
To get my drinks out.
Not that I waited to 5:02 for any particular reason. It's just when I thought of it.
If you do, could you make me one too, please? I don't think I have any soda cold. That's the only problem. So, okay. You'd have to put a bottle of soda in the fridge for me. Thank you. You're the best. Ah, my shin itches. Fuck me.
I really want something to eat, but I just don't know what.
Probably food.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm looking through my cabinets and my freezer. And I'm finding nothing that turns me
Oh,
on.
this is a bummer. Alright. Timmy says
Probably
they're
end just
doing
up
other
eating a
things,
bowl of Rice
so...
Krispies or something.
What
Rice Krispies and rum. Wonder how that's going to go together. I think I'm going to skip that and just stick with the rum.
Are we using the Rice Krispies in the rum? Or...
No, usually I just put them in a bowl and kind of, dig in them, snack on them.
Rice Krispies and Rums. That sounds like what a drunken sailor would eat.
Well, when I'm drunk, I'll eat lots of stuff.
Well, to be fair, Timothy very rarely engages
In fact, one
with
time I got
things.
thrown into jail because I tried to eat something when I was drunk.
I'll just loop Timothy into what I'm doing with Davina, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we are not gonna have a Sven or a Timmy tonight. So, we are just gonna go ahead and get started, I guess. Does anybody need to go to the bathroom, or get snacks, or get boozes, or finish games of Magic before we get started?
I've got a wireless headset. I would just go while we were playing.
Well, yeah, that's fair and valid, but...
You can't mute it though.
Fine. I do not have a problem with this.
Wait, is the music coming from Roll20?
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
make
cool.
one roll 20, then I gotta make drinks. And...
Alright, take your time. I'm actually gonna throw up the be right back thing real quick on stream, because I want to see if I can find sweatpants. So I will be right back.
Okay.
guys, I'm back.
Okay.
Ken and I came to the realization that dinner is a lie.
Why?
Because I woke up too late to make food, so Ken is gonna put his wireless headset on and he is gonna go to the kitchen like a loving husband should and make me dinner and also listen to the session.
I see. Well, I hear to be more.
I'll just turn off the sound.
So we're just waiting for Ken now.
No, I had to turn off the background noise because Ken's having issues with it today. All right. So go ahead, throw yourselves on the ship wherever you would like to be. If you want to be above decks, below decks, let me know. I can flip the map. When we left off, you guys had just set sail aboard the Tempest Witch. You've been at sea for about a full day, and everybody's gotten a chance to get acclimated to the ship, get to know the crew a little bit. Nobody really messaged me about any late night exploration or anything they wanted to do about the ship. I know it's been a kind of crazy, hectic, weird week, so.
Last time I mentioned, Mary was trying to talk to the captain and then like some of the crewmates to see, um, like gathering information about on Imperial enforcers and upon reaching the island, like what to expect, that kind of thing. And so like afterwards, I believe she was getting hit on by somebody.
Yeah, that was Benny. He is one of the navigators for the Tempest Witch. He is a bit of a player, or at least likes to pretend he is.
Ah, there we go. So yeah, Mary was having none of that. So she just went back to sitting on the steps of the ship above and just doing her thing, and that's pretty much it.
All right. Make a persuasion check for me.
Give me 1 second. Sure.
All right, so you spent some time talking to the crew over the course of the evening. You found that sentiment against the Empire is pretty strong. There are actually some deserters from the Imperial Navy among the crew. They do not think highly of the enforcers, but they do tell you that, generally speaking, you don't see a lot of those masked fucks go to sea. Um, you get the impression that the Empire focuses more heavily on its air forces and land forces, less so on the sea. Part of that is just because of how hard it is for them to contend with the combination of pirates and monsters that live in the seas between Montauk and the rest of the world. Um, Also, especially lately, strange misfortune seems to happen uh, to their warships. Storms will come out of nowhere. Excuse me. Sea monsters that nobody's ever heard of before will show up. Uh, and the more superstitious of the sailors kind of feel like the gods of sea and sky are sort of turning against the Empire. One or two of the deserters would just like nod their head and say that was part of the reason they jumped ship. And when their ships got taken by the crew of the Tempest, which they signed on rather than get ransomed back to the Empire.
Uh,
As for what to expect on the island, like Beth has said, Mosquitoes,
Mosquitoes.
large birds. If you talk to Mistral, she would also tell you that there are some strange ruins on the island. There's some kind of elvish construction, she thinks, but honestly, that's just not her thing. She just goes where she's told. Um,
Stormy knows what her thing is.
Stormy,
You mentioned,
what?
sorry, I was gonna say you mentioned some sort of Elvish construction. Like, what are they building?
No, it's elvish ruins. On
Oh,
this island. They're on the far side of the island, kind of near where you guys are going to be making landfall. Um, you would also find out from talking to the crew, or at least some of the junior officers, that the captain plans on making a small side trip on their way to the assault on the Imperial base, just because they have a delivery to make, which Mistral thinks is a little weird since there's no one on the island, but she thinks it has to do with some of the relics in the hold that Kazana actually sent them back to this island with. There's no portal on the island.
and who was expecting those deliveries?
She doesn't know. She's just the ship's stormcaller, and honestly, it's something that's been kept among the higher ranking officers. So that's the kind of thing you'd probably have to ask Shrike or Mr. Gertuk, and I really don't think either of them would tell you.
Really? Even if I were to say that I could make this delivery easier for you, since it's something of my past occupation?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't. I'm sorry. They're you're new to this ship, and more than that, they've been running relics and artifacts and things for years now. So they would just kind of laugh and be like, "You're cute, kid. Go below decks."
I see.
Yeah, don't mess with Gertie. He'll throw you overboard.
he'll tie you to the side of the ship and have you below the water line shipping fucking barnacles off the hull.
Okay then. Well, at
Here's a
least I
fucking
tried.
snorkel, kid. Figure it out.
Alright. Okay, well, that's pretty much it from my end.
All right. Did anybody else have stuff they wanted to talk to the crew about, look around and do before we pick up with your second day at sea?
Nope.
Nope.
Alrighty, so thanks to the efforts of the ship Stormcaller, Mistral, and what Mr. Gertuk quietly believes is the favor of the Lord and Lady of the Seas, uh, the weather has been good. It's been clear. The seas have been gentle. The food's been pretty solid because it's not a very long voyage, so there's still plenty of fresh fruits and veggies and meats and stuff. You're not down to hardtack and stale ale yet. Um, kind of as the first watch gets going and people start to wake up that have the later watches. Some of the sailors, they set about eating in the mess. A few of them go up above deck and start just kind of casually sparring to keep themselves limber and in shape. Sky is clear, seas are mostly calm, and yeah. Uh, huh? Oh.
And we're currently in the mid deck of the ship.
You can be there. If you would like to move above decks, I can shift the map. I just noticed that Stormy and Zardos had both plopped themselves down onto the other parts of the ship. So
We can go up down. We can go up on the. We can go upstairs, up to the first deck if you want. Makes no difference to me.
Yeah, Yeah, if we're moving on to the second day, pretty sure Zardos would be over seasickness a little bit more now.
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean,
Give me a
That can last.
con. Give
That
me a
can last
con.
a long time.
Give me a con save.
God damn it, a fucking 10.
It's good
And
enough. Your stomach's a little queasy, but you know, it's good enough. You're getting used to it. They have what the ship's cook tells you is a good seaman's grog that is helping your stomach somewhat. You hear one of the crewmen suggest that it might possibly be brewed from squid testicles, but uh, the half elf cabin
Oh,
boy
I love that.
assures you that it's just a joke and it's not actually made from balls. He's not even sure if squid have balls. And now I need to Google this to see what squid testicles are. Like, they've got to be internal.
Yummy.
Hello? Did I DC?
No, you're still
No,
here as
we
far as
hear
No,
me.
you.
you still here?
Okay.
Okay, so according to a blog from nationalgeographic.org, female squid flash fake testes. If you're a market squid, just flash fake testes. Female market squid can control the appearance of a white stripe down part of their body that mimics the approximate size, color, and position of testes on male squid.
I guess that's one way to keep to let your suitor know you're not interested.
I hate nature.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, give me a minute, please. I can't handle Ken's commentary in the background. Alright, so I am told that I need to put Zelrum here at the bow of the ship where he is doing his broody rockhead meditation thing. He's
Oh,
brooding because he's
where's Mistral?
grumpy.
Oh, never mind. I see her.
Huh? I
Never
didn't.
mind. I see her.
So as you come up on Mistral, she's actually kind of like sparring with this crew member. The crew member's got a staff. Mistral has her spear, and at the moment, the crew member is getting the better of Mistral and trying to gently remind her that she needs to keep her guard up if she wants to be at all useful in a fight.
Having seen Mistral in a fight, I think she's quite useful.
Well, unfortunately, love, if she's without her magic, she's a little fucked. We're trying to get our girl better here with a weapon. Like a proper sailor.
Here, here.
I'm. I haven't been in much fist fights myself here and there. Mostly, I taught myself to use a longbow, then I switched to the gun.
I'm sure Zardos will go around to two with you if you want to.
I highly doubt I can win. I highly doubt that.
It's not about winning, about
Can you hear me?
improving. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, Zelram will be hearing this and he'll stand up, he'll stretch, he'll walk over. Well, you gotta listen here. You gotta learn how to be able to fight without your little fancy range tools, your magic, all of that. So he's gonna look over at Mary. Come on now, let me see what you got. Give me your best shot right here. And he's gonna pat at his chest.
I'll. All right, if you insist.
Okay,
And you do make a good point.
if you're gonna take a swing at him, roll an unarmed attack.
Is this a bad time to mention that Mary has the grappler feat?
No.
He's like 2 levels above you. You ain't gonna hit him.
That was to hit.
Okay. That hits. Roll your damage. Okay. So Mary, you pull back and you give him a stiff jab square in his chest, and you do a single point of bludgeoning damage.
Someone's going to take a step back, kind of not expecting it, but like, all right, not bad. Well, looks like we got something to work with here. I like it. All right. Now, what you're going to want to do, if they take away your weapons, is you want to do something like this. And I'm going to do a quick, I'm going to go down and swipe at her knees.
All right, make an unarmed attack. Uh, and then Mary, make a Dex saving throw.
Got it.
Christ. All right, and what's your AC, Mary?
It's 7. Yeah, 17.
That first one was not even my character. There it is, though.
All right, so Zelrum, you drop to sweep her legs. You connect. She doesn't quite go down, but Mary, you feel like these really thick fucking bony ass fucking ankles or whatever the hell he's packing here just crack against your shins, and it hurts. You take, was it 12 points of
No, I haven't even rolled the damage. One second.
Oh,
At the sound of it, Stormy just
13.
whimpered. Ooh, that had to hurt.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, but you do keep your feet.
13 points. Okay. Right, I'm not 72 out of 85.
Ah, that reminds me, I didn't change the overlay again.
All right, from that attack, Mary just lets out a painful sigh as she stumbles back a little bit, but she still managed to keep on her 2 feet. What? Yeah, that's gotta hurt. It hurts.
That's gonna leave a bruise, love.
Really, Rockhead, do you have to break people in the middle of a beautiful day? Must you break everything?
Well, okay. Oh, love, listen. People have to learn to take a few hits now and then. If they don't know how to take a hit, once they take a hit, they're going to go, oh no, my knee, I can't move, when it's nothing more than a bruise. Mary here has taken a bruise now. Now, she could probably get shot in the knee and be like, hey, I can take this, and keep trouncing on with one good leg.
Have you ever actually been shot in the knee? It's a little hard to keep.
I have shots everywhere. Yeah,
Oh, you're made of fucking rock. She's not.
hey, it's what I've been hearing. She was able to take a fucking shot to the head. So she's fine.
Fucking
Excuse me. A
What?
punch and a bullet are two different things.
Obviously not. I just hit you with the force of a bullet there, love.
I'm afraid you're missing the point.
I'm not missing no point there. I'm trying to help you. This is all to make you better. You want to be better, don't you?
I
Of
wanna
course,
be the
and
very
of course, and while you
best.
do have a point, I've I've been in fights before where I have to, how you say, bare knuckle. It's just that I'm really not that good at fist fighting.
We're gonna change that.
Well, maybe not right now. I'm kind of in the middle of something here, Rockhead.
Oh, come on, love. Come at me. Let's see what you got. He kind of stretches out a bit. I gotta practice a little bit of dodging myself. So come on, come at me.
If nobody else will, Stormy's up for it. She's up for the training.
So the winds pick up a little bit, and you kind of hear a rumble of thunder, and Mistral looks like she's about to cast something, but you just hear a shot ring out from the bow of the ship, and the captain gives her just the look, and the winds die down. Fucking rockhead getting me into trouble with the fucking captain. Fucking... Apparently Zelrum is just laughing at her.
Is it me or has the wind just suddenly stopped?
It didn't stop entirely. I was losing my temper. I'm sorry, Rockhead. Sorry.
Zelrum's gonna just kind of laugh and go over to Mistral and give her a small kiss on the cheek. It's all right, love.
Ew,
And go back
ew,
to
ew, ew! And she like rubs where he just tried to kiss her.
And he's gonna walk back over towards the front of the ship and kind of stretch and just kind of do a little bit of shadow boxing, just loosen himself up.
And watching Mistral's antics, Stormy is going to crack up.
Of course she
And
is,
she's
because it's
going.
fucking stormy.
Then she's going to tell her this isn't the way you go about it, love.
I go about what? You're ew. No, no, just no.
And from that scene, Mary's just gonna walk on over to the captain, and she's just gonna ask him, how much longer to our destination?
Mr. Gertuck is pleased that you think he's the captain. He is the first mate. He grunts and he just shrugs. Want to ask the halfling up there. I guess at our current rate we'll be there probably tomorrow morning, but assuming we don't run into any trouble anyway.
Well, Stormy's going to go see the Rockhead and see about getting that grappling instruction he was talking about.
Well, the Rockhead is trying to get the rice started for dinner and has gotten angry at me every time I've. Okay, not angry, salty. Every time I did something that he wanted to reply to.
Okay, well,
You could just go open mic.
we'll just pretend there he's teaching Stormy some stuff.
Well, he says he's almost ready, so you can make your way up there if you would like.
Okay. He's going to be frustrated though because Stormy's not a very good student.
I never would have guessed that Stormy might not be the most attentive pupil.
But I mean, she's willing. She's not very good at it.
So yeah, Zelrum is gonna definitely, he's gonna look up Stormy and be like, all right. I can't move Zelrum.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not even on the ship.
Yeah, I see you right there.
I mean, I wasn't. I was on a different. I was tabbed out.
Oh, gotcha. No problem. So yeah, Zelrum's gonna be like, all right. So what you're gonna want to do is a lot of these Imperial bastards, they rely too much on their armor. They think, oh, my armor's gonna protect me from everything. That's where you use the advantage. And he's gonna kind of look up at Stormy like, all right. And he's gonna take a slap at the legs. The weak point is always the legs. You get a good swift little quick jab to it and yoink. And he's gonna quickly make a quick movement for Stormy's legs and try to take them up from under her.
Okay. She's gonna nod. Okay.
All right.
She's
Make.
gonna try to dodge, and of course fail miserably and get knocked flat on her back.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, after he does one swift, quick movement to just take her legs from under her, and just watches her fall and be like, now remember that pain every time you fall, you want to deliver that back tenfold back to the Imperial bastards.
How do I do that?
Weren't you watching me, love? All right, look, okay. What you gonna want to do? So you gotta watch how the enemy's coming at you. 9 times out of 10, if it's a sword, whatever. If it's a gun, use your advantages. You like guns, you use guns, shoot them first. But if they come near you with a sword and your gun locks up on you, or you run out of ammunition, go for the legs. Always the legs.
Always the legs.
Always the legs.
Waiting for
Right.
Stormy to just draw her pistol. Be
So
like,
Stormy's going to reach out and try to kick for his legs.
do you guys want to RP it or do you want me to actually take rolls?
Uh, yeah, well, we can go to RP. I don't care. So yeah, when you go to hit my legs, you see they're pretty sturdy, just because he's been in a lot of. You can tell he's a melee fighter.
Right.
So his legs are pretty sturdy there, and I'm like, be careful there, love. I go, huh, they don't call me Rockhead for no reason.
Yeah, it's because your dad's like a fucking ow! Hey, you're not allowed to hit me when I'm yelling at him. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
All right. She's just going to. So from here on out, she's just going to try to learn what she can.
Yeah, basically it would just be like a little light sparring here and there, kind of like a little shadow boxing. Just be like, he's gonna show her how to dodge, like how to really like anticipate moves. So like if you're seeing that swing come in, how to be able to dodge that or how to fake out the enemy. Just basically up close combat things is what Zelwyn would be teaching Stormy at this point.
Okay. Actually, she's not that bad at it, but that's okay.
I don't know. I could totally see Stormy pretending to be bad just to fuck with him. And then just like socking him square in the jaw and knocking him on his ass.
No, she wouldn't do that.
See, Zelwyn would appreciate that.
She might, but
Wait until he turns around and pistol whip his ass.
not in front of Mistral though.
Aww. Ron,
Alright.
what is Zardos up to?
Not much, really. Just looking out to sea. Trying to not throw up.
Oh dear. Ron, give me, since you're just looking out to sea, give me a perception check.
13.
What the?
You okay?
Yeah. Tried to breathe my rum. It didn't work.
Yeah, breathing rum is usually not a good idea.
Okay.
The captain is currently sitting next to me, looking dashing in his billowing cape. Alright, so you look out to sea and kind of off on the horizon to the this way, you see what look to be like gray storm clouds gathering. Um but it's still a ways off. Closer to the ship, you see actually the hump of a large fish looking fucking thing. Uh and it kind of ripples up out of the waves and you see this huge spout of water just shoot up and from its blowhole. And you hear one of the sailors down here shout, "Oi, we should grab the harpoons, that'd be good eating." And then the captain shouts to them, "We're not on a fucking whaler, you morons!" Because they're a functional family. Very functional. Not at all a little weird and dysfunctional.
Sounds like my neighbors.
Alright, right, so you guys continue onward towards the island. I'm going to pull the tag real fast over to the current sea map. I should get rid of that. You are no longer there. You are approximately. We'll say you're about here now. So you're almost halfway there. Um, the the winds have been good to you guys, and you can thank your neighborhood friendly Spider-Man for that.
Our friendly neighborhood Mistral.
Hey man, storm callers, they make the world go round when you're on a ship.
Well, they got to be handy, that's for sure.
If you guys look up and off into the distance, you actually can see these very large floating rocks here. Um, they're one of the roaming islands from deeper in the low. The navigators would explain to you. Sometimes it's rare, but sometimes the floating islands actually do make it this far south. They're not quite sure how or what they're attracted to, but this one's been floating around for a little while, and they're not quite sure why. Someone roll me a d12, please.
I will do it.
Hell yeah.
A whopping 2.
Oof. Okay.
Oof.
Excuse me. So, as you guys are going about your sparring and, excuse me, some of the crew down here start singing while they work, because, sea shanties. Oh, the kitty man come.
Oh, they're singing Barnacle Bill.
I don't know what that is, but I'll go with it. Um, you hear kind of that thunder rolling closer, and if you anybody who's got a passive perception of higher than, we'll call it 16, you're gonna start to hear kind of a low singing sound. Like, imagine Gregorian chants from like 2 rooms over. So anybody who's got passive perception of 16 or higher.
I have an 18.
Mary, 17.
Okay. Is it just Zelrum and Mary?
Mine's a 15.
Okay, so you don't quite hear it yet.
Okay, is startling from the enchanted singing that Mary hears.
You don't know it's
She's gonna.
enchanted.
Sorry.
You don't know it's enchanted. It's just singing. It's quiet chanting that you hear.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Okay, okay. So let me try. From the okay, being sort of from the tamed and quiet singing that she hears out in the middle of sea. Mary is gonna quickly like run up to Mr. Gertie and she's gonna express her concerns like out of fear. Explaining to him that this could be like sirens of what she's hearing.
Sirens? Those are not in this part of the sea. You sure you're not just a little sun-baked girl?
Zaron's
Why?
gonna look back. Oh, I hear it too.
Hearing that, Gerchuk immediately gets more concerned, and goes over to talk to the captain. Mistral kind of looks first to Zelrum and then up to the crow's nest, and you see her just kind of float upwards to get a better look over the waves. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to pull up one of the fucking. Damn it. One of the other character sheets, because I need to see what their passive perception is. Okay, so he doesn't see it or hear it, I mean. So Mistral is up in the crow's nest, and you feel the winds that are like around the ship kind of slow down, and the sails are no longer billowed full out. The ship is kind of starting to slow, and as the winds die down, everybody starts to hear this low, soft chanting noise coming from about over here.
Hold on. Okay.
Um, hearing hearing the increase of the noise, Marissa is gonna turn back from that direction to Gertie, and she's gonna point it out that I'm pretty sure this is more than just my overactive imagination. Something I sense something not good right now.
Zoram's gonna stretch a bit. No, that actually could be Siron, to be honest with you. I've heard him before.
Mr. Gerchuk is gonna grunt and oh, does she? No. Damn it! Does anybody fucking speak this language?
Which is
Does anybody speak Aquan?
oof.
No, I speak
To
Common,
know.
Elvish, and Primordial.
I speak-
Stormy speaks Common and Infernal.
Mary knows deep speech, Elvish, of course, and Halfling.
I know Abyssal, Common, Orc, Primordial.
Alright, I think Aquan is an offshoot of Primordial. So we'll just say that those of you who do speak Primordial, you can kind of pick out words here and there in it, but you can't make out the meaning of the song. You get the impression that it's kind of it's sort of like a hymn or an invocation, and you feel the ship kind of start to change course underneath you.
Benny.
What words am I hearing from this that I can understand?
Um, you hear something like you hear the deep one mentioned. You hear the word gift repeatedly. Um, and something about blessings, but it's all kind of jumbled together, and with the distance it's hard to make it out.
All right, Zelrum is just going to basically go worst case scenario at this point, and he's going to turn to everybody and be like, "All right, I don't like how this sounds. All I'm hearing is something about blessings, gifts, whatever this song's about. I think we're about to get eaten. So, get ready to attack. Get all your weapons out. If we got ranged weapons, I think we're gonna need them to the front. We're gonna need to act on this quick."
do we
And
have
was
do we have anybody with a whiz that is 11 or lower?
A what?
11
Wisdom?
or lower wisdom.
Hold on. I don't even know what Stormy's wisdom is. Nope.
That's a 13.
oh thank thank God Lobo's not here.
But he has those gloves on. He'd be 18.
Oh, true.
All right, so as you're still feeling the ship turn towards the sound, and you see some of the crewmen start to move over in this direction on the ship. Um, you 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 hear the captain shouting orders back towards the helmsman to resume course and get this ship back on track, but nothing seems to be happening, and the ship continues on its way. Up in the crow's nest, you hear Mistral shouting, "I think we really need to listen to the Rockhead. This is gonna be bad. I see tentacles. Tentacles are not good. Not good."
Testicles.
What did you say, Ron?
Testicles.
Tentacles! Damn it! What you doing, Stormy?
Oh, sorry, I had my mic off because I was crunching ice. I wanted you to know that Stormy started running towards the helm as soon as the captain started yelling for Benny to turn him, get him back on course.
All right. As you approach the wheel, this sailor trying to kind of steps between you and Benny. And
Okay.
he's taller than Stormy and broader, but he's just a sailor with burb.
Okay.
Yeah, Zelrim's gonna think down for a moment. He's gonna look up. All right. I don't know what we're going against, but I could try scaring them.
Scaring who?
So
Scaring whatever making that goddamn singing. And the fact that we see tentacles, maybe I can scare it away.
mm-hmm.
I have a loud booming voice. You heard it when we were on the shore. Maybe I can, I don't know, they might think I'm God or something.
In your dreams, Rockhead. Can we focus, please?
I'm trying to help. I'm giving an idea here.
Try it. I mean, what can it hurt?
So as you guys are bickering, you actually feel the winds gust around you, and the sails just they fill, and this ship picks up speed like crazy.
At that point, I'm going to be spending a key point to use my visage of my astral self, so I look like that rock thing, and I'm going to use the booming voice, the thing that goes out for roughly 600 feet, in in a deep voice. Is going to think for me, going, all right. You will not harm this ship, for the glory of the Earth Mother.
Little loud there, honey. That was not in character. That was me being.
If you attack this ship, you will never see the light of day again.
Yeah, roll intimidation for me.
Stormy's going to just kind of go around the sailor and try to wrest the helm away from Benny so they can turn back to starboard.
All right. Make an unarmed attack.
Who, on the sailor or
No,
Benny?
on Benny. You're able to just kind of push your way around the sailor. He's not entirely in control of himself right now. Oh.
A 19.
All right. So, yeah, you are able to shove Benny away from the helm, and he kind of stumbles and tries to fight back against you, but he is not as formidable as he likes to think he is, and you are able to seize control of the wheel.
Right, so I'm going to turn it back to starboard. That's left, away from the Kraken.
It's not necessarily a kraken.
And I'm going to yell up to Mistral, let her rip, Miss.
She shouts down from the crow's nest, "I'm trying, but something's fighting me. Something's." And she looks down and she notices Betha down here, just kind of staring off into the distance, and you hear him, "That little fucking shit. Somebody get her! Oh, no, your intimidation roll. The singing kind of, dropped off a little bit, and, then the winds kind of redoubled, pushing against the ship.
So we're going faster now?
Yeah, you're going faster.
Oh, well. I just look back, everyone's still in my astral form. Well, I tried.
Oh,
That's all we can ask for sometimes.
Alright, is
So is-
anybody going to try to get Betha or...
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and grapple Betha and cover her mouth and face.
I
Alright,
was gonna say,
I'm gonna.
Stormy can't. She's got the helm.
yeah.
I was gonna say Kimeri can with grapple. I mean, grappler.
Mary's closer, she's... yeah, go ahead and make an unarmed attack, Mary. Okay.
Okay, that's 15 to hit.
Okay, so she's a halfling, she's slippery, she kind of dodges away from you, but as she does, she stumbles backwards into Zelrum, who kind of grabs her in this big bear hug and manages to cover her mouth. And you feel the winds kind of die down almost immediately, and up in the crow's nest you can hear Mistral uh, yelling some kind of incantation in Primordial, um, trying to take back control of the winds. But as she's doing that, the ship just slowly drifts up on these small rocky islands. Um, and I don't have tokens for these, so you guys are going to have to deal with some random tokens. You see these tentacles writhing up out of the water, and on these rocky little islands, you see some kind of humanoid, scaly critters. They're about the size of a I guess like a gangly teenage human. They're skinny. They've got like bony limbs, and their skin is this dark bluish green color. Some of them have this kind of seaweed looking purple hair, and others have hair that's more like this cyan color, and they're really not pleasant to look at.
Before anything, I'm going to put the girl in a sleeper hold and make her asleep.
Okay, Ken is putting Betha in a sleeper hold, so I need to roll a con save for her. Oh, I don't have... I'll just roll off of Mistral's sheet and give it a -2. Alright, so that's, we'll call it a 13. Alright, so it takes some doing, but Betha does drop off. Stormy, are you trying to steer the ship away, or are you...
But yeah, I had immediately tried to turn to starboard away from the islands.
Okay.
But looks like we're right on top of them now.
Yeah. You're pretty close. It's going to be hard to miss them right now. The ship's actually not on a collision course with the islands. I just couldn't get it quite lined up the way I wanted on the tabletop because of the size.
Okay. All right. So seeing where everything is, she may turn, hard to port now. Go to the right.
Okay. Give me a survival check with advantage.
Survival check. Let's see
Right.
here.
All right, and while that's going on, can Mary make out those strange creatures over there on the rock?
Yeah, I
Um,
got a 10 and a 7.
oof. All right, so you're fighting against what feels like a strong current. Uh, the ship doesn't seem to be listening to you, and above it seems like Mistral is actually struggling to get the winds under her control. Um, yeah, Mary, you can see the creatures from where you are. Um, and now you can definitely make out this chanting. Um, it really doesn't seem to have any kind of effect that like just passively that you can see. It just really kind of seems like they're singing to sing, but if anybody wants to roll on it, that's up to you.
What do you want us to roll?
Ken would like to roll insight on it, so I will do that for him.
Right.
What?
So I do have a question. Since I come from a traditionally seafaring organization, wouldn't we have some information on these things?
You probably might. If you want to give me a history check.
Yeah, I'll do that. Um,
All right, so Zalrum got a 6 with insight.
but then again, she never was much of a student, so I got a 15.
So yeah, Zalrum doesn't really find any correlation between this song and what's going on. Stormy, you do recognize these as a kind of Sahagin, but usually they're found more in northern waters, so it seems weird that they're this far south. The tentacles you recognize as being from a kind of lesser. It's not quite a. It's not quite a kraken. It's more like just a giant squid sort of deal.
Okay.
But you do recognize that those tentacles. You remember a captain who took you on your first few voyages as a novice warned you to look out for them just because uh, they can they can do some real damage to a ship's hull even if they're not the full-sized things that can just reach up and swallow a ship.
Okay. She's going to sing out, cracking off the starboard bow.
All right. Hearing that, the captain is going to order all hands to battle stations. Most of the sailors seem slow to respond. They're just kind of lined up around the ship's rails, sort of drooling on themselves. Mr. Gertuk kind of roars with frustration and runs below to prepare the guns. Um, the captain yells from where she's standing, "Somebody get on that ballista at the bow!"
I'm on it. Mary yells out.
Okay. So for the purposes of this, if you're gonna use that to attack, it's going to be a ranged attack. We're just gonna use a multiplier on a bow attack for you. So your normal ranged attack accuracy will count, but we're gonna do uh basically treble damage of whatever you would do with a bow attack. Do you have a bow equipped?
No, but I can add one in my inventory.
Huh?
Actually, I still have, like, if this counts, I still have the heavy crossbow that I've gotten from when we looted that fortress.
Okay, yeah, we'll just use that for your attack rolls, and then we'll do treble damage off of the crossbow for how much you actually deal. I have a reason I
Okay.
didn't
The heavy
tell you on
crossbow,
that.
it deals like 1d10 plus 5 piercing damage.
Okay, so it'll be 3d10 plus 15.
All right.
Um. All right. So as you get closer, Mistral is gonna sort of float down from the crow's nest and shout to the others. Anybody who wants to go blast these bastards, huddle up.
Stormy's
Stormy, the captain's gonna come over and take the wheel from you. She trusts you more in a fight than herself.
Oh, okay, because Stormy was going to try slapping Benny and maybe shoving some of her cartridges in his ears.
Okay. No, if you want to try that, go for it.
Also, please ignore that roll.
Okay. Let me pull up a character sheet so I can, or something. So fuck it. I'll just roll 20. What is the dice roll in roll 20? Oh, I can just use the clicky thing.
And yes, I used that forbidden word.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Stormy, you are able to slap the shit out of Benny, and he comes around, and you throw some wadding in his ears, and he shakes his head and goes, "I have no idea what that was. Oh my god, they were in my head. They were in my head. They were in my head." And you smack him again, and he shakes his head, and then he nods to you. "I got it. I got it. I got it. Go take care of this."
He's going to point at him and say, "You owe me. You owe me, Benny. I'm going to collect."
"What's wrong, honey?"
She winks at him and then runs off.
All right, I will be right back. I have to take a leak.
All right.
Let's take 5 real fast,
All right.
and then when we get back, we will do the fighty.
Is this fighting ranged?
No. So what Mistral was gonna do is anybody who wants to get in melee, she's going to cast Fly on whoever wants to go over and actually take the fight to the fish peoples.
Okay.
It's all becoming Pirates of the Caribbean right now.
Sirens are a pretty common thing, or sirens of a sort.
At one point, I've actually thought that sirens were just nothing more than just mermaids until I've gotten to read the actual like mythical like lore behind it, and yeah, it's nothing like Disney portrayed. That's just Disney.
Well, for the Little Mermaid, in the actual story that Hans Christian Andersen wrote, she didn't get her kiss. She died and became foam upon the sea.
Hmm. Pirates of the Caribbean at Stranger Tide, I believe it was called, shows something different.
When I think of sirens, I think about the ones from the classic tale of Ulysses.
Classic tale. Is that?
Yeah, have you ever read that?
Uh, tell you the truth, I haven't, but it sounds H.P. Lovecraft for some reason.
Um, there's been a couple movies made of it, but it was done in I think the '60s, early '70s. But it's a classic tale that was, I want to say Homer did it. Uh, it's a Greek. It's kind of in the Greek mythology thing. I mean, it's a long poem, and the thing is thousands of pages long, the whole tale. It's written in prose like that. Uh,
Hmm.
excellent, excellent story. If you ever, if you like that sort of stuff, I would recommend reading it 'cause it's an excellent tale, and it goes into a lot of uh, ancient sea lore.
Hmm.
And in one part of the tale, they're going close to this island where there are sirens, and so these things are reputed to just destroy the minds of men with their song. So Ulysses um, orders all of his men to stuff their ears with wax so they can't hear the siren song. And then he orders them to lash him to the mast of the ship because he wants to hear it. He wants to experience it. And it almost drives him insane. I mean, he's one of the. So just to give you an idea, Ulysses, he was the guy behind the Trojan horse uh, that ended the Greek and Trojan War. Same guy. Um,
Ah.
and at the end of the war, he had said something that was a slight to the gods. So Poseidon decided that he was going to interfere with him going home. So all the Greeks got home except for Ulysses and his crew. Poseidon takes him, forces him all over the Mediterranean for 10 years, keeps him from going home, and puts him through just trial after trial after trial. And the sirens was just one of the things that happened to him while he was about this trying to get home. It's a great tale.
Yep. Trial, but you said that like him like being like tied to the mast was it, and like he wanted to listen to it.
Yeah, yeah. That this wasn't actually a trial. It was just something that he wanted to do. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, but it almost made him insane.
Hmm.
He was barely able to he wasn't able to resist them. If he had been free, he would have gone to them. They would have killed him.
Huh.
It's a great story, man. You ought to look it up. Homer's Odyssey. It's called the Odyssey. It was written by Homer. The story is, I think, 3 or 4 thousand years old.
I've seen the
Um,
movie.
yeah. The book is good. The movie not so much.
I'm I'm very intrigued. I'm gonna take your word up on that, Avani. I don't know why, but I have a weird fascination for mythology.
I saw you link the thing for the 300 there. Yeah. This all
Mm-hmm.
happened before that. This happened before the Spartans made their stand at Thermopylae. Look at there. Riggs knew what I was talking about. Thank you, Cece. I was in the kitchen. I couldn't remember.
I would just like to point out that Ken made fucking delicious cheesy rice and sausagey shit, and it's really good.
Well, cheese and sausage goes good with anything.
Yep. No arguments from me. When it comes to
Okay.
cheese, I always go with pepper jack. I just love to eat
Oh
spicy food
yeah,
for some reason.
yeah. Pepper jack is the shit. And just for anybody that cares, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +5 to all saves because I am at that level where I just emit an aura of protection.
Hell yeah.
Stormy is a badass.
Oh, no argument. Although I'm pretty
Huh.
although I'm pretty sure those who are going into melee is gonna need you more than there.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I was switching my headset around.
Good job on the dinner, by the way.
The Iliad. Thank you. Yes, that's the one that's written in prose, the Iliad. Or is it the Odyssey? Which one's written in prose, Cece?
I thought they were both in verse.
They're both poems.
Okay. Thank you.
Ah.
I just see what happens when you get old. See what you got to look forward to, CC.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wait till you start playing to go in the kitchen and trying to figure out why you went there game.
I already do that.
Oh yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah, when you get to be my age, though, it happens more often.
I'm guessing Ron went AFK.
I don't know.
I have not heard his beautiful voice.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. All right. Well, if everybody is here, oh, I don't think Ken's here yet. Oh, Ken is here. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and let's all roll initiative.
Woody hoo.
25.
Fuck me.
17. Damn it.
I'm gonna guess
16.
mine's gonna be around a 7. Let's see what it is. Oh my god, an 18.
Oh come on.
What did it turn out to be, Mary?
17.
17. That's still not bad. I rolled a 16.
Ron, you said you rolled a 16 as well?
18.
Okay.
I'm really surprised about
Wow.
that.
I rolled halfway decent, and I'm still gonna go last.
I mean, to be fair, I have a +9 in initiative.
Let's see what I've
Oh,
got.
same here.
I've only got a +3.
I only have a
Oh.
+1.
All right, Mistral bringing up the rear. 10. Hell yeah.
Mistral and Stormy. They'll be playing grab ass in the rear. That's why they didn't go. That's it. That's it.
I mean, Mistral's gonna stay on the ship probably.
Oh, she's not coming with us? Okay, well that's fine.
The ship and the islands really aren't that far apart. I'd say from here to here is maybe like 100 feet.
Well, that's not good. That
Like
water
you're-
must be okay.
Just go with it. It's magical. It doesn't need to make sense scientifically or geologically.
Alrighty. Stormy's ready. Let's go. Let's go kill these bitches.
What about hydraulically?
Nothing needs to make sense in real world terms. Shoosh.
The laws of physics have been tossed out the window.
Yeah, we're playing D&D. You should know that by now.
I am not the DM you go to for realism, sir. Alright, so everybody gather around. Mistral is gonna cast Fly on anybody going over there.
I'm going over there.
I am fudging her character sheet a little bit, but it gives you all flight speed of 60 feet. So we'll say you guys make it over there before the Sahagin things have a chance to attack. But the Squiddy Bitty does get a crack at the ship. You see one of the tentacles reach out of the water and slap down in the ship's general direction. It's not quite long enough to hit, but salty water does spray up over the bow of the ship. Alright, that's all. Go forth and move yourselves.
All right.
We're about, because we can land basically on any one of these.
Yeah, I would say on this one or this one would be your best bet, and then you might be able to balance on these rocks if you want to make it an acro check.
Move my character once again.
What the hell, man? I'm sorry.
So Stormy's going to yell at both Zardos and
Where is okay.
what is your character's name, Ken?
Zelrim.
At Zelrum. She's going to yell at them and say, "Don't kill them all before I get a chance to do something."
Well, Zelrim's going to go
Boy.
over here between these two since you two have got that pretty much covered, he thinks.
All right. Actually, Mistral is gonna follow over. She's gonna kind of hover nearby where, well, she's not gonna be able to with the flight concentration, but she's gonna touch down on the same little rock as Zelrum, and then I'm going to scoot this out of the way a little bit to blow up the this part to make it just easier to see. I apologize. I'll move all of your tokens in a sec. Soft tacos, babies. There, now it's easier to see. All right,
Except
so
that
Mary, for all intents and purposes, you are in range for the ballista on this island, and more importantly, you're in range for attacking the tentacles.
Okay.
All right, so top of the order, Mr. Zelrum.
All right, so I'm already in my actual self form. So I am going to go ahead and make my first attack onto this one. $20.
Where's their fucking AC? Okay, 20 hits.
All right, let me roll damage. That would be 10 on the first bit of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to make my second attack. 13.
All right. Oh, the attack. No, the second attack does not hit.
All right. Then for my bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point to Fury of Blows.
Okay.
21.
Oof. Okay. Oh, that's to hit. Yeah, that hits.
I do make 2 auto-arm strikes. Give me 1 second. That's for the second hit. A 10, I guess that doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
Okay, so it will do 13.
All right, so that was 10 and 13?
Yeah.
It's 53. All right, so you go punch, 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 and you've got your rocky fists, right?
Yes.
All right, so your stony fish just go clunk, clunk, and you hear these sort of wet squelchy noises as you hit the thing, and it makes this rattling hissing noise, and the singing just stops on all of the little islands. Is that it for your turn?
Yep, that's going to be it. That's all I can do.
All right, Mary, you're up.
Light 'em
All
up,
right. So
Mary.
Mary. All right. So Mary's gonna turn the ballista around and she's gonna take aim at the giant squid thing.
Okay. Are you targeting any particular tentacle or just the thing itself?
Like, uh, like, like the thing head on.
Okay.
All right.
The
Give me
head
1 second.
is submerged right now.
Well, here goes nothing.
Did you roll to hit?
No. Oh, wait. No. No, no, I did not. Roll. Oh, what do I need to hit?
It's just your regular ranged attack with your crossbow. So ranged attack with proficiency.
Let me see.
It's going to be a d20
Oh,
plus your proficiency bonus.
okay. So to hit is plus 11. Hold on. Sorry.
Plus 11.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit. As you take your shot, the tentacles kind of flop up and bat away the bolt from the ballista.
Shoot.
And as they slap back down into the water, you feel more spray come across the prow of the ship.
Aye. Okay, so how about this extra attack? Can I do it again?
You will not get bonus for extra attack on this just because of how long it's going to take you to reload the ballista with its size. If you want to try making an attack with one of your other weapons, I'll let you get a single shot off with your rifle.
Sure. Also for the okay, so the reload score for the ballista is 1.
I haven't been fucking around with reload, but
Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, just ignore that question. Yeah. I'll take I'll take a shot with my rifle.
okay. So this is going to be a long range shot.
It's yeah. My rifle is 80 to 240 feet.
Okay, it's more than 80, so it is going to be a long range shot. You're going to have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh, not anymore because I took sharpshooter.
Oh, okay, I forgot you had sharpshooter. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, attacking at long range doesn't improve disadvantage on your ranged weapon attack rolls, and your ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. So basically, yeah.
You don't need to read the feed to me.
Okay, that's 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. 18 piercing damage. Normal
Alright.
bullets.
So you pow shoot the tentacle. You actually hit this one. You see a spurt of kind of blackish, almost steaming blood or ink or something squirt out where you shot it. And
Which one did he hit?
I'm gonna say that he hit this tentacle.
Okay. I was
Excuse
just
me,
curious.
he?
She hit.
Thank you. Nah, just kidding.
Um, so yeah, we'll say it was this one. So that was 18 damage.
Mhm.
All right.
And yeah, and that's it.
Okay. Stormy, you're next up.
Zardos rolled higher than I did.
Okay. Somehow my initiative list got fucked up. Zardos, you're up.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Hmm.
I accidentally
Um,
skipped your turn.
I'll go to hit this person here.
Okay.
Fuck them up.
Huh. All right. Roll a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
24.
24 does hit.
For damage is a 9.
Don't forget to enrage.
All right, so you go groar and swing with your axe, and you come down on its shoulder. You don't quite dig in deep enough, but you do hear a hiss, and it strikes back at you. Okay. That's gonna be. All right, it's +7. All right, does an 18 hit? Ron,
What?
does an
What is
18
your
beat your AC?
Uh, fuck, I have no idea.
On your character sheet, look where it's got your armor class.
14.
All right, so the Sahagin kind of rears back as you take your swing, and it takes a chomp at you. It gets your arm, and you take 9 points of piercing damage.
I should probably invest in some armor, huh?
Well, not
You
necessarily.
should, as a barbarian, you should get a bonus for not having armor on.
I think that's
I
only active when he's raging. Did he rage?
no,
I
I
don't
did
think
not.
you did.
Yeah, I thought we said what you did.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's going to be half of that, so you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That's I think my armor bonus is when I'm wearing heavy armor.
I, barbarians get a bonus to AC when they're not wearing any armor. I don't remember what it is though, off the top of my head.
Unarmored defense, or is that monk?
No, it's the same sort of thing with barbarian. But I'm sorry, I just don't remember what it is. I should probably shut my mouth since I don't know.
Fine.
All right, just for ease of mind, I'm numbering the fishmen.
Okay.
Is that all for your turn?
That's it.
All right, we already did you. Stormy, you're up.
All right, so Stormy is going to shoot this one.
Okay.
Ready then. Give me good numbers. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 just misses. So you take your first shot, and the thing kind of just flinches away from it.
I think a 25 should probably hit it the next time.
Yeah, you take advantage of it, and they end up right in the path of your next shot.
And I am going to channel divinity and fuck these boys up. Let's see here. To smite them, and I gotta find where that is.
Okay.
Features and traits. Style spell casting. Here we go. Smite. Okay. 2d8 extra radiant damage. So that's 14. 22. 24 points to that one. Which
That
was number 5.
number 5, and you
Mhm.
said that's 24.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you do some crazy gunslinger bullshit. Take your shots, and you hear it hiss, and similar to I don't think Stormy would have seen it, but similar to the ichor that shot out of the tentacle beast, this steaming blackish blood just shoots out of the thing's body where you shot it. Sorry, math is hard.
You're telling me.
I'm gonna start having Excel spreadsheets for these things. When I have multiple mobs involved. Or I could just, use the encounter builder on D&D Beyond like a normal person.
It makes life easier.
Yeah, but I don't know. Alright, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Let me just see if I can. I know I already channeled Divinity, which reminds me I got to take a spell slot for that. And I think that's it.
Alright, next up is Mistral. And she is... fucking hell. I want that tab, damn it. Alright. Forgot to mark off my spell slot for that. Alright, so she is going to cast Investiture of the Wind on herself. So the winds pick up around her in like strong storm winds in about a 15-foot radius. Let me just make sure I'm not fucking Zelram up too much. Okay, I did. Actually, no, I'm gonna skip Investiture of the Wind for now. She's not gonna be that mean to the Rockhead. Keep going to the wrong fucking tab. I hate that. Alright, so she's actually just gonna cast Lightning Bolt on, wrong fucking thing. It's gonna be in a straight line going, where's that fucking tab? This way, so... I may actually hit number 4. Yeah, it's 100 feet, so I'm gonna hit that one too. Cool. They have to make a dex 15. So... Oof, okay. She lets out this, huge, blast of lightning, but, these two manage to somehow, resist against, the blast. They only take half damage, so each takes 20. That was 2 and 4. She's gonna kind of curse under her breath, and it will be the fishmen's turn. So number 1 is going to take a... where's my fucking... It's gonna take a stab at Zelrum with its trident. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Alright. He misses with the trident and then leans in to take a bite. Does a... I'm guessing a 17 doesn't hit either?
No. My AC's 18.
God damn it. Alright, he gets one more attack with his trident. Doesn't hit. So he just hisses at you as he's like trying to hit you, and you're just like, can't touch this.
Oh, that's funny.
Number 2 is gonna take a crack at Mistral. It's not happy about being zapped. So it's going to lash out at her with its claws. The first attack is going to hit her for 11. Second attack misses. And the bite. Does she have a reaction to deal with this? Because this is going to be a lot of damage for poor Squishy Mistral.
Mistral should have stayed on the boat.
Yeah, well, she's not smart. Alright, no, she does not. So, yeah, Mistral is gonna take another 9 damage from the bite for a total of 20 damage.
Ooh.
Um, Alright, so 4 is gonna make a ranged attack at Stormy with the Trident. Does a 15 hit?
15 is exactly my AC.
So Ty loses. 5 is going to go in for the Chomp Chomp. 7 does not hit. 2 claw attacks also do not hit. God damn, Stormy. So this thing's all
Fucking
like,
A.
and you're just like, lol, you're a moron. Or whatever Stormy would do.
Yeah. It's exactly what Stormy does. Lol, you're a moron.
Alright, and Zardos, same thing. Trident, I'm guessing 13 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Bites, and alright, second hit with the Trident is a nat 20. So
Uh-oh.
that does hit. So he manages to get a lucky stab through and catches you in the ribs for 26 points of damage.
It's painful.
Well, it was a crit.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm kidding.
So
Well-
yeah, you dodge, and then it just hisses at you and lunges in with a two-handed strike, and the trident just bites into your side.
By the way, the unarmored thing is my Dex con modifier and con modifier plus 10. So that's why it's 14.
Ah, okay. All right.
I'm trying.
Huh.
Wait, sorry. I'm trying to roll without the thing interfering. My bad.
Top of the order, Zelrum, you're up.
Okay, so after seeing Mistral take some damage here, I am going to turn not getting out of melee range so I don't provoke an attack of opportunity. And I'm actually gonna swing at this one.
Okay.
We are going, so here's my first attack. It's a 12.
12 does not hit.
The second.
There
26.
you go.
Hits.
Fuck them up.
All right. With this attack, I'm going to spend a superiority die and use a distracting strike.
Okay.
So when I give me 1 second.
This dude is playing Magic and D&D.
So anyway, so when I hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll and the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has disadvantage if the attack is made before the start of your next turn. So I got to roll I think the superior die is a d6. So I rolled a 4 on that. So let me roll my damage. So that's going to be 12 damage altogether.
Okay.
And the next attack has his next attacks are going to have disadvantage until my next turn. The one attacking Mistral, and then I'm going to spend a key point to Fury of Blows.
Okay.
So 27 hit.
Yes.
Okay, here's the damage. So that's 11 there, and then 19 hit.
Yes.
Cool. That's another 12.
All right, so you just lay into the Sahagin, and it definitely it stumbles. It looks like it's in bad shape, and it just hisses at you. You will regret this, Earthwalker.
And then I'm gonna look at him like, you should have thought that before you hit my girl.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining Mistral here, down fucking 20 hit points, trying not to fucking curl up and die inside herself.
What sort of neat colors did she turn when he said that?
Pretty sure her hair is probably as fucking pinky purple as the border on these tokens right now. Cause Air Genasi.
Yeah.
Alright, is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alright,
Fuck 'em up,
Mr. Ron, you're up.
Gardos.
Oh, well, let's try to hit 6 again.
I believe in you.
Are you gonna rage?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck 'em up, Ron.
16.
Just hits.
So damage is 13. Or do I do Divine Fury first?
Roll your damage, then your Divine Fury.
So the damage was 13. Divine Fury is 8.
21.
Alright. You take a swing, and you beat the shit out of it, and you're just like, I'm fucking Zardos. It hisses at you, and you're sprayed with this steaming black ichor. Make a con save for me, please.
19.
Alright, you feel it burn your skin, but nothing else happens. Take 1 point of damage, please.
Alright.
Alright, do you want to make any more attacks or anything like that, or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
22.
Hits.
And damage is going to be an 11.
Alright, okay, it hisses at you again, but the blood does not come back at you this time. So, no more saves.
That's it.
Oh dear. Alright, next up is Ms. Mary.
Fuck 'em
Alright.
up, Mary.
Alright. Can I reload the ballista and take another shot at the squid?
Yeah, so as when the singing stopped, the crew were able to regain their senses. So now you've got help with reloading the ballista. So you're still only going to be able to get off 1 shot per turn, but it's going to make it easier for you to reliably keep that up. Otherwise, you would have probably had to skip a turn before you'd be able to use it.
Got it. And firing the ballista will just cost me an action.
Yes.
Okay. So, alright, so I'm gonna take aim at it again. And once again at the center of the thing, probably its head. Just to hit something.
Its head is still submerged.
Damn. Damn. Okay, that's probably not a good idea. Okay, I'm going to keep attacking the tentacle. Give me 1 second. Uh,
All
it's a
right,
23
that
hit.
hits.
All right.
Nice.
Holy shit.
So
Fuck 'em up,
the
Mary.
the ballista goes twang, and you hear it goes, zzz, and the seas just start to almost boil around this thing, and the tentacle just sorts of seems to shrivel in on itself and sinks below the waves.
All of them?
No, just one of them, just this one in the front.
Okay. All right. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to do an extra attack. Can can I switch to my rifle and take
Yes.
aim? Okay. Take aim at, I believe it was, hold on a second. This one over here that was giving Mr. a hard trouble.
So this white gap between you, you're not really close enough to hit the things on this island. At most, you'd be able to hit maybe 6 from where you are. The gap between the two map pieces is pretty big.
Keep
Oh,
shooting the
okay.
squid, man. Keep shooting the kraken.
Focus on the Kraken?
Yeah, definitely focus on the kraken.
All right. All right. So, if no, 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 no. Let me see what else I can do because I know I have grid points. Uh, oh, no, I know about this. Maybe if we can get attack on them. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep attacking the squid, and I'm gonna switch to my rifle this time.
Okay. All right, that definitely hits.
Okay. Yep.
Pretty
12 points of
deadly
piercing
with
damage.
you're pretty deadly with that rifle.
All right, so
Thank
you
you.
take a shot at one of the other tentacles, and you see the bullet bite into the flesh, and the waves around the squid actually start to pick up. Um, you see it slowly kind of start to move. The tentacles are undulating, and it's actually moving towards the ship.
I see. Okay. As Mary sees this, right?
Yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of tentacles just kind of going towards the ship.
All right. And with that, Mary is gonna yell out to everyone at the ship that everyone needs to prepare themselves as this giant squid thing is not too happy with me taking like accurate aim at it. So we only need to prepare ourselves.
You do feel the ship kind of starting to. It feels like the ship is drifting underneath you a little bit. Um, it's turning position a little, so you're gonna have to rotate the ballista to keep a good line of sight on the Kraken, because the crew's trying to bring the ship around enough for the gunners to get a good shot at it from the cannon.
The ports.
That. Um, is that it for your turn?
Yes, that's it.
All right, Stormy, fuck them up.
All right. All right, she's gonna continue shooting this number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, she got him.
Yeah, she got him.
Gonna smite him again. Let's see here. Four. That's 11. Hold on. 22.
All right. So you do your gunslinger thing. You're like pow 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 pow, and your first shot takes it high in the shoulder, and the divine smite rocks it back. Um, make a con save for me as some of this black blood sprays out at you.
On save.
Please tell me it's not acid.
Oh shit! I rolled a 9.
Okay, so you feel the blood burn and kind of bubble as it splashes against your skin. Um, you take 4 points of damage. It's acid damage.
Okay.
Oh, you got the Okrin's curse.
Okay. So, now I'm gonna make my second attack against the same person.
Okay.
12. Damn.
12 does not hit.
Um, I don't suppose that acid's. Nah, that's not an attack, so I can't do it. I was gonna think
Mm-mm.
as a reaction, um, infernal, the retribution, but
Mm.
that was an attack, so we're
Yeah,
we're
no.
good. That is actually the end of my turn.
All right, Mistral
Oh,
is
before
up.
I forget, mark off a spell slot.
Fourth level spell slot. Oh, cool. I do still have all 3.
Crickets are chirping.
Aww. All right, so Mistral is going to summon a sphere of uh, crackling lightning and gusting air. It's kind of like just a dark cloud that forms uh, behind this little dude right here. It's 20 feet, so we're gonna say that she's actually summoning it kind of more out in the water, so as not to catch Mr. Zelram in it. So each creature in the sphere. Da, da, da. All right, 4d6. So I have to make an attack roll. It just hits. So it takes 17. That is number 2. So yeah, the lightning kind of crackles out and it saps the little shit in the back, and it falls over smoking, and she just kind of spits and goes, "Serves you right, you little fucker." Seeing its comrade go down, this one lets out a kind of bestial hissing roar, and it kind of imagine like a creature like doing that big puff up thing, like the not Dilophosaurus. Anyway, in Jurassic Park, when the frilled lizard thing goes.
Oh, you mean a Mitch McConnell? When it flares up its.
Yes, yes. This is Sahagin Mitch McConnell, and it is menacingly puffing its throat sack at Zardos now.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Or Zelrum, I mean. You guys in your fucking All right. So it is going to make a attack at Mr. Zelrum. First attack. I keep fucking up my tabs because I have like 18,000 windows open. $18.
It would AC, so it loses.
All right, so the bite misses. That misses. 24 hits, I'm guessing.
So 24 would hit.
All right, so it swipes at you with its claws and motherfucker. It does 11 points of slashing damage. This one over here in the back is going to run and jump into the water and swim over to these rocks. Well, it's just gonna jump in the water for now, and then you guys won't quite know where it was going. So yeah. Over here, this one is gonna close on Zardos. It's kind of steering away from Stormy, because it's a little afraid of getting shot like its friend. That doesn't hit. All right, so its bite misses, but it is going to take a two-handed stab at Zardos.
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So that is going to be so it will be base 26 damage, but you're raging, so it would be 13 damage.
How are you looking, Zardos?
50.
Okay.
And it tries to make a second stab, but that misses, and it hisses at you in frustration. All right. Stormy, this one is really in bad shape. It kind of tries to lunge at you, but it stumbles. Make a con save for me, please.
$13.
All right, so as it stumbles forward, some more of that black blood splashes up on your face, and you take another
Ouch.
4 points of acid damage.
Not the face.
Not in the face, not in the right place.
Not the face.
All right, Mary, the squid monster is actually getting close enough to the ship now. You see its tentacles reaching up to slap down on the deck, on the prow of the ship near where you are with the ballista. Make a dex saving throw for me, please. Oh, well, very nice. You are in fact a high elf. So as it crashes down, you dodge out of the way and roll away from it, but it does smash the ballista. The whole ship just kind of rocks forward, and you see the crew struggling to keep their feet. The poor little half-elf cabin boy kind of rolls across the deck, but manages to not fall overboard. The captain shouts orders to get everyone back to battle stations and to basically take countermeasures, get the longbows and rifles out, and take shots at the damn thing. Uh, Zelrom, it is your turn.
Great. We're gonna fuck this guy up right in front of me.
Okay.
And remind me, I'm going to use my goddamn thing I keep forgetting to fucking use, the empowered arms. 11 doesn't hit.
No.
How about a 26?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, about damn time. Okay, so yeah, with that, we're going to once in each of your turns, when you hit a target with the arms of astral self, you can deal. Okay, so yeah, I'm using the empowered arms on this one, so I'm going to be dealing an extra 1d8 on this.
Okay.
So there's that. Let me do the 1d8. Wow. So that's going to be a total of 9 on that hit.
Reroll that, please.
Oh my god. A 2. So that's going to be 10 altogether.
I'm sorry. All right.
Then
10.
Okay, so then I'm going to spend another key point to Fury of Blows. First one, that's a 16.
Hits.
Damage for that is a 13.
Okay.
Second attack, 23.
Hits.
And then 12.
All right.
Is it dead?
Damn.
It is not dead yet.
Jesus Christ, how much fucking health do these things have?
So it
You will
staggers
never
back.
know.
And as it hisses at you, but it looks very deflated. You can see in places the skin has cracked from the power of your blows, and it is starting to weep blood.
Neat.
Since you made your attacks with your astral fists, we'll say that you did not get splashed this turn.
Well, even if it did, I have ways to deflect it, thankfully. So, okay, yeah, that is going to be my attack there. That's all I'm going to do.
All right, Mr. Zardos.
Well, let's continue for 6.
Right.
Rolled a 22.
Hits.
Damage is 17.
Nice. Fuck, what's 44 minus 17? 27.
I roll for hit again.
Yeah, if you're making another attack.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is nice.
Roll 20.
That hits.
That should be a crit, right?
Oh,
No, it was a 19. It was a. I rolled an 11 plus 9, so.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll do 16 damage.
all right. So you take 2 big swings at this fucker, and your first hit goes chunk right into its side, and it goes down on one knee, and then you swing down and you cleave its fucking arm right off at the shoulder. Make a con save for me, please.
Well,
All right, you take 4 points of acid damage as its blood splashes across your chest.
all right. And that'd be it.
All right, Mary, you're up. The ballista has been taken out. What are you gonna do to deal with this squid that's closing in on the ship?
Well, seeing that the ballista is out of commission, Rachel's gonna do what she normally does and just switch back to her hunting rifle and just take aim at the squid.
All right. Don't forget you're gonna have all of your fighter abilities and all that good stuff with it now.
Mm-hmm. And with that, there's also the consequences of the reload. Alright. Alright, she's gonna take aim at the tentacles.
Okay.
Right? And here we go.
Hits. Damn.
Nice job.
Damn, man. Okay, so your first shot, you hit some kind of artery or something in the tentacle, and it just this gout of this black blood shoots out. Unfortunately, it doesn't reach the ship, so none of the crew or you are hit by it, but there's this roiling scream and the tentacle just shrivels under the waves. But as it does, you see this uh bulbous purple head just kind of rise out of the water, and there are no eyes on it. Actually, no, it does have. It's got one giant fucking eye right in the middle of the head, and then there's this wicked looking maw just gaping at you with all of these dripping fangs, just like.
Alright, and
Fucking A.
as Mary witnesses its head rising out of the water, she mumbles under her breath, uh, good fucking bullseye. And then with that, she's going to do an extra attack. This time it's
Okay.
going to be a dead eye. And yeah, and this time it's going to be dead eye shot.
Okay.
I think a
This is
26 probably hit him.
no, with dead eye shot, I expend one grit point and I gain advantage on the attack roll.
The 26 was the damage roll from the first shot.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. All
I
right.
was getting a little too excited there.
All right, the 19 hits. And are you shooting
Nice.
now at the head or the tentacles still?
At the head.
All right. So you take careful aim, and your shot goes just under where the eye is, the space between the eye and the maw, and it lets out this hideous roaring hissing sound that seems to tear at your mind. Um so it takes 19 points of damage. Make a whiz save for me, please. Okay, you manage to keep your feet, you keep a clear head, but you definitely feel a sharp pain rack through your skull. You take 4 points of psychic damage.
Oof.
If you look around, you do see a number of the crew kind of fall over in a curled up position, clutching their heads. A few of them are screaming at this point. So that took out a good number of the ship's guns. Anything else on your turn?
I mean, if anything else, Mary's just gonna yell out to the top of her voice, to to anyone who can't fight to take safety to take safety below decks, if anything, and she's gonna say that to the captain as well, just to not to step out of any bounds, because she's on charge of everything.
Yeah, the half elf cabin boy's gonna work on getting the injured off the deck. Stormy, you're up.
Alrighty. So, for Stormy's first attack, she's going to cast Hold Person on this one
Okay.
and this one.
All
It's
right.
a whiz save 17.
I doubt they're gonna make that because they've only got a +1. Yeah, no, they're both held.
All right, cool. And for her last attack, well, you know what? She's going to reach over and touch Zardos and heal him for 20 points lay on hands.
Okay.
That's it. My turn is done.
All right.
Thank you.
Huh?
So thank you.
Ah. So Mistral is going to clear her screen because she's got too much goddamn clutter.
Oh, wait a minute. I do want to do one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to yell at Mistral. Could she hear me if I yelled at her?
Yeah, probably.
Get back to the ship. Get the ship to safety.
She's gonna make a rude gesture at you.
She makes a rude gesture.
Yeah.
Stormy's going to laugh. She's going to like that. She'd have done the same.
All right. So she is going to kind of raise her hand at the last Sahagin on her island and let out a bolt of crackling blue lightning at it. Ranged spell attack. Well, that hits. And it stiffens as the lightning shocks it, and it takes yeah, no, actually, it just falls over in a smoking pile of fish, man. And she does the Final Fantasy da 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 pose. um, as she is celebrating, uh, Zelrum, you hear a kind of splash and hiss, off to the side of the island, behind where she is standing, and you see the fish guy that was up here, number 3, lunge up out of the water and grab at Mistral, trying to drag her into the water.
I'm going to react by quickly running over and grabbing for Mistral.
Well, actually, she crit on her dex save, so
Oh, okay.
she's able to pull her ankles free and roll away from it. But it hisses at her. You will pay for killing my siblings, air child. And as it surfaces, it pulls itself onto the island. Sorry, I was in the wrong tab, so it's up here now. She rolled back over there. So these two over here are held. Number 5 is going to take an attack at Stormy. That doesn't hit.
Nope, 7 doesn't get it. A 19 will do it, though.
All right, so it's going to lunge at your back, and try to take a chomp at your back, and you take. What was that number? I had that number memorized briefly. Uh, you take 9 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Okay. I am going to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Hold on, let me take care of this damage here. Damage. Okay, I am going to Hellish Rebuke. I gotta find it. Sorry. 14 points of damage on that hellish rebuke.
All right, so its fangs sink into your back, and you utter this dark word in infernal, and flames just enwreath the thing's body. You actually hear the moisture in its skin sizzle as it evaporates, and it just falls backward dead. Make a con save for me, please.
$16.
All right. No venom, no blood, no nothing. You're good.
Okay.
So the tentacle monster is going to lash out at the ship again with its
Can't believe it. Demi's not here and we got tentacles.
That's what Ken said at the very beginning. It's actually going to, one tentacle is going to slap down on the ship right here. So Mary, make a dex saving throw, please.
I actually made the joke going, yeah, Demi would say, like, don't worry, guys, I'll take one for the team, and then strips naked.
What the?
All right, so you do manage to keep your feet, and then this other tentacle is going to come around and actually try to grab you.
Oh no.
So make an athletics check.
Athletics check?
I'll let you pick between athletics and acro.
Can I please pick acrobatics, please?
Sure, pick acro. All right,
Oh, come on!
that doesn't quite work, and you feel this slimy tentacle just slither around your leg and squeeze.
Poor Mary.
Oh no.
And it pulls you towards the water. You get caught.
We've all seen enough of this tentacle porn to know what happens next.
Somewhere in the distance, Rintik is going, something nice is happening.
Sick bastard.
All right,
Okay,
you
1 second, Silver's coughing.
all right, sorry about that. Some of these hissy voices do a hell on my throat. So as it pulls you in, it lets out another one of those screams. I'm not gonna make you make the throw against it because you're already friggin' getting hentai-ed, but the few sailors around you that might be able to help go down, and you are pulled down into the water.
Can I do something here?
Well, you failed your acro check the first time, so on your next turn, it's gonna be just either it's gonna be a strength saving throw, to try to break free of the grapple.
Okay, got it.
Zelrum, you are up, sir.
Okay, do I see Mary get dragged down?
Your back is to her right now if you're still focused on the thing that tried to grab Mistral, so probably not. Unless the scream from the squid maybe caught your attention and you wanted to do a perception check or something.
No, what Zelrum's gonna do is, he's gonna run up to this one, and, he's gonna yell at Mishra to get back to the ship. And, basically telling her to leave this one to me. And, I'm going to attack this one.
Okay.
That is a crit.
Okay, fuck him up.
Alright, so it's double damage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to use my empowered attack here to get the extra D8,
Suplex the Kraken.
basically.
No, this isn't a suplex. This is a pile driver.
Okay, so that is, let's see, 21, 23 on the first attack of damage.
Okay,
Is
so
that
you're
with
at
your double
46.
damage?
That is with double damage. Yeah, I just rolled it twice.
Yeah, okay. You smash into its chest and you feel something pop under your fist and it hisses at you and it takes 23, you said?
Yep, and then I'll be making my second attack.
Okay.
21.
Hits.
So that's 8 damage there. Then I will spend another key point to Flurry of Blows. The 11's not going to hit. 15?
Does not hit.
Ah, Jesus Christ. All right. Alrighty. That is all I got. Actually, shit, I did want to do that. Would it be okay if I used my stunning strike on one of the attacks? I'm still learning monk, and I completely forgot that I have fucking stunning strike, and I would have used that.
Okay, so you want to use the stunning
Nope.
strike in place of the second attack?
Well, no, it's not in place. It's just when I make a melee attack, I can spend a key point, and the target is stunned until the end of my next turn if it fails a con save of 16, a DC 16.
Okay.
Won't that be with a melee weapon attack or?
And it's just a it says melee weapon attack, but I thought I could use that. Are my fists not melee weapon attacks?
Well, I mean that's what I've been thinking, but hey, who's stopping you?
I mean, it's DM's choice.
Yeah,
I thought for monks,
so it's not me.
their fists counted as a melee weapon.
That's what I always thought, but I'm no expert.
We'll go with it. All right.
Okay, so
con
I was
15.
yeah.
It's the wording that's what's getting me.
It makes it.
Oh,
But
God
they
damn it!
they are
All right,
weapons.
and that's
so
all I'm gonna do.
For a monk, their hands and feet are weapons.
My entire body's a weapon.
Mm.
I'll have to take Mistral's word on that.
But yeah, Zelworm is just gonna yell at Mishra to get back to the ship and get it out of the way of that fucking kraken, or do something, or that fucking octopus thing, or do something about it.
All right. Zardos, you are up.
Hey, remember they're held Zardos, so you automatically crit.
Hell yeah.
Wait, I automatically crit?
You automatically crit, so it's going to be double damage.
Ah, well then, fuck it. I'll start attacking attack 4 real quick. So, do I even roll to hit then? Obviously,
Yeah, you still got to roll to hit.
Yeah.
21.
All right, it hits. It's a crit. Fuck it up.
13 damage. So 26.
You
26.
have indeed fucked it up. All right, your first blow comes in and you take it low in the thigh. Blood gushes out, but it does not hit you. It is, however, spurting very artistically, like some CSI kind of shit.
Like I want to use my my special attack with the where I swing it around, trying to hit both of them, but I don't want to hit Stormy.
If you want to warn Stormy before doing it, I'll give Stormy advantage on the Dex saving throw. But
Alright, let's do it.
she would still have to worry about being hit with your whirling axe of doom.
All right, so I don't know what I have to roll.
I think I made it a DC 15 save.
There's a 27, so I'm going to stop there.
All right, yeah. Ample warning. Stormy is able to nimbly duck and weave so as to not get cracked in the face with your mighty axe of awesome.
What do I roll for damage?
Your normal damage for your
Oh.
special attack with the axe.
And don't forget to double it.
Eh.
Shit. Bear with me. No. Gonna be 11, so 22 damage.
All right. So as you whip your great axe around, Stormy ducks and twists, and the way you're swinging it, the blade hits this one first, and it just takes the fucker's head off. And then you go through and you hit this one for, you said 22?
Yeah.
All right, and it staggers and it's sprayed by its friend's blood, and it takes the poison damage or the acid damage, and it hisses, and you see it start to pivot like it's gonna try to run away.
Well, I mean, I'm out of attack, so.
All right. Anything else you would like to do, sir?
No, that's it.
All right, Mary, make your strength save, please. Or your strength save.
Oh dear lord.
You do not save. You struggle against the tentacles, but you are not able to get free, and it is dragging you down beneath the waves.
Is there any actions I could take? Like anything I could do?
No, until you break free of the grapple, you're not going to be able to do anything.
All right, well then there's nothing else I can do.
Focus on not drowning. Stormy, you're up.
All right, so I am going to step around Zardos, 5, 10, 15. I am going to shoot him in the face.
Okay.
$21.
Hits.
I'm going to smite, by the way.
Okay.
A 19. Does that kill him?
Is that with your shot or your smite?
No, that's just a shot. I haven't smited
No,
yet.
it doesn't quite kill it.
It's not going to quite kill it? Well,
No.
then let me get on to the smiting here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Where is the spite? Here we go. So with the smite, we're going to do an additional 10.
How would you like to
Yeah.
kill it?
Oh, Stormy just shoots it in the face right between the eyes.
All right, so you
Just picture her walking by, bam, shooting him in the face as she continues down to the corner.
just utter action movie badass is walking by, just boom,
Absolutely.
and it just falls the
Bam,
fuck
right
over.
in the face. Now then, can I see which tentacle is gripping Mary?
You see one of the tentacles below the surface, so right now you only actually see two tentacles and the head above the water. There are the two that Mary took out, plus the one holding her.
Right,
You-
so for my last action, I am going to use my channel divinity. I am going to fan the hammer at the head.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so let me roll my d6. Hold on. How many shots I actually get to fire. And by the way, I'm going to smite every last one of them.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I get to fire 4 shots.
Okay.
Alrighty. Whoop, get out of the way. All right,
Um,
so shot.
just go ahead and make all 4 of your attack rolls real quick, cause yeah, I just want to see how many of them hit.
I got a 9, so I missed with that one. I got an 11, a 22, and a 21. So I
Oh my
gotta roll
God,
hits for
Tommy.
2.
All right, how do you want to kill it?
So she's standing there and she just, draws the pistol, fans, bam, 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 bam. Uh,
Mhm.
both the shots that hit it go right in the eyeball and explode it.
Huh? All right, so you see the eyeball just burst, and the thing shrivels. Mary, you feel the tentacle go limp around you, and you're able to scramble free and swim to the surface. Um, and it sinks below the waves, and there's this gurgling noise, and Zoram, did we kill? No, we didn't kill yours yet. Okay.
Yeah, but he's gonna kill him next because it can't do anything.
All right.
That dude, he is sitting there and watched his friends getting wiped out and watched the Kraken getting wiped out, and now, you know, Zelram is probably pretty disgusted because that thing has probably just shit itself, um, knowing what's about to come and get it. So
It could sodomize itself to death.
My God. What?
It knows it's gonna get fucked either way.
Oh my God. You guys.
oh, oh, that's good. All right, my turn is done, by the way. I'm just going to reload my pistols while I stand there and watch what not Zardos, but I'm sorry, Ken. I keep forgetting your character's name.
Zelram. Well,
Zelram, what
it
he does.
is Mistral's turn first.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe Mistral will kill it.
So Mistral is, having seen that the squiddy thing is out of the picture, gonna turn and just kind of smile at the fish man. I bet you think you fucked up right about now. You done fucked around and found out, huh? And she is going to cast Storm Sphere at the 6th level. All right, so the 19 hits, and she zaps it, and it takes, sadly, not as much damage as I was hoping. 23, I think that's it. Yeah. All right, so it zaps, and it kind of hisses, and it stumbles backwards and falls into the sea. It is not quite dead, but it is trying to swim away. Zelrom, it would be your turn. Are you going to try to stop it, or are you just going to let it get away?
I'm gonna stop it.
Okay.
Kill that fucker.
So I'm going to run up and go to hit. Does it have its back turns to me?
Well, no, it jumped down into the water because its turn was after Mistral's, so it's in the water trying to is swimming away.
Well, okay. Because it was on the land, that's why I was okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going after it.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
22 hit.
It hits.
All right, I'm gonna do that extra 1d8 thing, the empowered thing.
Okay.
So it's 11 plus Be 16 on that first attack.
Okay.
20 hit.
Hits.
Holy moly.
13 damage.
Yeah, so you jump in after it and you grab the fucker and you're just pummeling and you feel its skull just give way under your fist. And yeah, it's limp in your arms. Are you going to let it sink beneath the waves or
Nope, I'm throwing it up at the back up the island and climb back up. Look over at Mistral, be like, "Alright, you know what the fuck this is?"
some kind of weird Sahagan thing, I think. That was excessive. Uh
Well, we're taking it with us.
Alright. Okay. Let me see. I probably should not have done that, but
What shouldn't I have done?
no, not you, me. Well, how do you feel about swimming back to the ship?
He's in rock form. How do you think he feels about it?
Well, it's not necessarily a rock form; it's a visage.
Oh, okay.
It only looks like a rock form.
Oh, wait, I've got an idea. So she's gonna cast fly on herself and go over to the ship and ask the crew to get one of the longboats down to actually come collect you guys.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
once she lands, she's gonna toss like one of those little donut life thingies out to Mary.
a life ring.
Yep, it's gonna bonk Mary in the head because she's got wonderful aim.
They're
Zelrum's going to pick up that corpse, look at the head, and be like, well, this will be interesting, won't it? Just kind of move it around like it's a little puppet.
Oh my god.
Okay, so if I have a question,
Uh-huh.
does Mary take any damage when Mitchell like yeets the life ring at her head?
She takes a single point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no, this would have been a perfect opportunity to help her get some memories back. Bam! Right in the head.
Shut up, Rensick.
I'm sorry, Rinzik isn't here right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Shut up, Rensick.
Alright, guys, so there is no loot from this, but everybody who was in the combat that is under level 10 is now level 10.
Woohoo. Woo the hoot.
Zelrum, I'm gonna get with you about what you actually get out of this after I figure out which it is, because I'm doing kind of an alternate advancement thing for you, and I need to look at what you actually have before I tell you what you get.
Sounds good.
There's no loot from this fight, it's just purely experience and I hope some fun.
Yes,
It
yes,
was
it
fun.
was.
Definitely fun.
You guys are going to have an extra day tacked onto the voyage to make repairs to the Tempest Witch. They're not going to be able to use these islands to do it, so probably what's going to happen, they're gonna make for this island down here to actually make repairs. There's not a lot on it, it's pretty rocky, but it'll at least give them some place to focus on fixing things. So it'll
So
take you a day to
just
get there, a day to make repairs, and then it'll be back onwards to Cross Cove.
Oh, wow. I got a wonderful little thing going on now. I now have Aura to Courage to go with my other Aura. If you're within 10 feet of me, you cannot be frightened.
Hell yeah. That would have been nice when the fucking squid thing was screaming at you guys.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have done the crew any good because I was on the
Oh,
island.
yeah, fair, and I didn't make you guys save against it.
A battle cry.
What? Alright, that is actually it. If you guys want to do some RP once the longboat comes out to get you guys, like I said, you're going to have a day to the island and a day of downtime, well, the rest of the day to the island, then a day of downtime doing repairs. And then the next session will probably pick up the following day, early in the afternoon, as you're pulling into Cross Cove. So you'll have some time for both land and more CRP if you want. And like I said, this island really isn't particularly interesting. There's a little bit of like sparse trees on the sandy shore and then some rocky hills, but that's about
Okay.
it.
Uh, all right. uh, I had a question, but damn it.
The hell was that?
There he is. Sylph.
Mm.
Um, whatever happened to that girl that Mary was trying to grapple, but then Zeron got to
Oh,
Oh, Bertha?
Zelrum put Betha in a sleeper hold, and that's what stopped the winds that were fighting against Mistral. She's a druid that Mistral's been trying to train up as another Stormcaller, but she's not particularly good at it. When the song that the Sahagin were singing kind of started to charm her, she was trying to push the ship towards the rocks.
I got it.
They were going to feed the crew to their squiddy overlord, basically.
Okay, so she's not on the ship anymore, or
No, she's on the ship. She's asleep.
okay.
She's probably down in the medical area along with the people that were taken out by that psychic scream that the squid did.
Okay.
Technically not a kraken, it was a homebrew monster. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was a squacking.
Okay.
A squackin'.
A squawk. Oh, oh, oh! At 10th level, I gain another trick shot.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
I, I chose violent shot. When I make a firearm attack against a creature, I can expend one or more grit points to enhance the volatility of the attack. For
And you
each
don't
grit
have to worry
point.
about being scared if you're near me.
Alright, and for each grit point expended, the attack gains a +2 to the firearm's miss score. If the attack hits, you can roll one additional weapon damage die per grit point spent when determining the damage. I'm gonna be a fucking menace.
I don't know, man. You were doing some pretty good damage with just your fucking rifle.
Well, hell, you were.
You guys had some good rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Like
And
I
yes,
was
Vonnie, that
worried.
includes you.
I was really worried when I decided to give you like what was it, 5 of those Sahagin, but because they each had like 76 hit points and 16 armor class, so I was a little concerned, but you guys did pretty good with it.
Hmm. And when you brought up and when you brought up like that huge giant squid and the kraken, not the kraken, the ballista, I I was immediately like the first one to jump to it because me being a gunslinger, it would probably be in everybody's best interest if I was the one like taking charge of it.
Yeah, Ken was cooking and he said that he wanted Zelrum to do it, but I was being kind of a crusty asshole and said, "No, I'm gonna have Mary do it."
Oh, 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 I'm sorry.
But I think it worked out better in the end for Zelrum because he got to crush skulls and be all like rar.
He gets to be his inner Goliath.
But did he take the head? That's what I want to know.
Well, he's got the whole body, not just the head. He's currently playing with the corpse like it's a sock puppet.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, he likes him dead, does he?
So, like, he's probably going to be sitting on the longboat going back to the ship, having it sing or something, because, you know, he's a fucking crazy bastard.
I don't think you understand what Yolanda is referring to just now.
He
She
was
knows.
talk. I know exactly what he was
She
talking
knows
about.
exactly what I was
I'm
referring
ignoring him.
to.
And like I said, that's all I have for tonight, guys. So thank you for coming. I don't. I'm gonna have to get back to you on when our next session's gonna be, just because of the reschedule on the surgery. I think we're gonna hold off on making Saturdays our thing. I think I'm just gonna stick with the Wednesdays, because we never ever get started on time anyway.
Yeah, no props.
Yeah, like I explained, like my schedule's gonna be 5 to 10. So if push comes to shove, you guys start 9:15, 9:30. I miss maybe what, a half hour, maybe an hour.
You're gonna miss the
Well,
recap. That's about it.
I,
Yeah,
the way we usually get started, Ken, you'll probably get there just as we're starting.
probably.
Most likely.
All right, guys. Great work, and thanks for coming out. I will see you around. I might jump into Final Fantasy and do some roulettes or something, but yeah.
All right.
It's Saturday, isn't it?
Thank you for tonight, Sylph. Awesome
Yes,
work
it's
as
Saturday.
always.
Oh, thank you.
I get on and do my